the benefits of Inspired Disorder Plus. So you go inspireddisorder.com/plus. Sign up, $5 a month. You get to binge the full week of The Ray Taylor Show ad-free. You get to watch all of the live painting videos I do. You get a special members-only discount and deals for all of the artwork and merch that I sell. You also get the complete podcast back catalog of every podcast I've ever produced, hundreds of episodes, countless different podcasts. You also get access to my personal blog. A new blog comes out every week. In addition to that, you get my creative writing that I'm releasing. You also get access to asking me anything. 14 years of experience podcasting. I've been creating art my entire life. I've been using Photoshop since middle school, and you can contact me to ask me questions about that or anything else. So those are the benefits for signing up for Inspired Disorder Plus.
Headgum Podcast.
This is All Fantasy Everything, the podcast where we fantasy draft anything and everything from the world of pop culture. On today's episode, we're drafting pizza toppings. Joining us today is comedian and foodie Carl Hess. I'm your host, Ian Carmel, and as always, I'm joined by my friends and comedians, Sean Jordan and David Boren. Let's get into it. Welcome to another brand new episode of All Fantasy Everything, the podcast that got kicked out of Faded last night.
Sorry to learn, so, right? You tell the story.
Let me just open, whoever got kicked out.
First of all, howdy.
First of all, howdy it eat.
Good bit.
Howdy.
Good bit.
Howdy. First, I did Faded last night. I talked about it on this show. Earlier, I said I was doing it. Lots of All Fantasy Everything family members came out to the show.
Right.
It was wonderful. It was so wonderful to meet all of you, to see some of you again. And then one person, I think, hopefully you're listening right now, because I want to tell you, I understand. I understand where you were. That I think you had too much to drink.
I have been that guy.
I think you had much to drink. Mike Malloy comes in hot. Mike Malloy interrupts he's hosting the show. He interrupts his own opening set.
Well, I think he starts his own show.
This guy,
It's a smoke show.
Mike Malloy came in at 10. So this guy was he was not heckling. He was doing the vocally responding to people's sets, which is also annoying, but it is not heckling.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing where it's like you tell a joke, and then someone's like, that's true, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
He just happened to be in the very front row of this show.
I didn't know that. That's tough,
He was
man.
in the front
That's
row.
tough.
It's impossible. It's, go on.
You can't focus. You can't focus, and you just can't do your set. Carl, you can talk anytime, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think Malloy's looking for a reason at all times. So
Now that's a fact. That is the
He says himself he's horny for the violence.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the other main factor. This guy, if we were at a comedy club and he was in the back row, we never would have. I don't think we ever would have found out about it. It was that kind of thing. When Mike Malloy was relishing every opportunity he had to tell this guy to shut the fuck up, and some of the comedians were too. He was just too drunk, and I don't think understood the volume of his own voice.
It happens. Yeah.
Malloy does kind of send mixed messages. The show's called Faded. He's giving out shots, but if you push it a little too far, he's bringing the hammer down.
He's bringing the hammer down. He's got the fucking Jack Daniels in one hand and the hammer in the other, and he's equally ready to use either.
A nest game.
And I also feel like I have to say, because we've been doing this podcast for 5 years now, maybe
A while.
Yeah, and
20.
We've told a lot of stories about getting incredibly hammered and having ourselves evenings and all that kind of thing. And I'm saying this to myself, less the two of you and the three of you, Carl, but for our shows, you don't have to get fucked up.
No.
We don't. Yeah. I've had to learn that lesson myself.
We always tell ourselves, all right, we're going to chill out this time. I mean, it's always on the table when we all want to do it. And I honestly think the next tour, is going to be valid. I think.
Your fans are just trying to party like the boys, you know?
I think they are.
They're just trying to fucking get in there like the fellas.
I think that's exactly what's happening.
I get it. If only they know that the boys was in bed at 11:30 last night, talking to Sean, eating chicken tenders, completely sober in bed.
Yeah.
That's how the boys get
That's
down.
how the boys are getting down.
That's the type of partying.
It is indeed.
It was
the
good.
sacred party.
I threw on Gangs of New York.
Great movie.
I'm out with Kyle right now, and I was telling him last night in the green room, I was like, we walked into the Roost one time, and I was just screaming, and Ian, you put your hand on my shoulder, and you were like, those guys over there aren't thrilled about your level of volume, and I gotta be honest, I'm not either. I was like, oh, totally.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend
That's
move
exactly
right
what Kyle, that's exact words. Kyle's like, that's a good one. Like, yeah.
I've been that guy. I've been you.
We all have.
We've all been each other. We've all been each other.
I think we've all been to the Roost, is what you're
That's
saying.
exactly right. And so I would like to conclude the message, if you're listening, and I hope you are. I don't know or care what Mike Malloy thinks about you. He's gonna form his own opinion. We still love you.
It's all good.
We've all been there. I hope you don't feel too bad about yourself, because we've all gotten a little bit over our skis before and didn't have anyone to reel us in. So I hope you're not feeling bad. But next time, if you're gonna get that plastic, bring a friend, you know, or just don't get that plastic. You don't have to get that drunk to come fuck with us. We're happy to see you no
I
matter
say
what.
keep drinking. Don't let anyone tell you when to stop
There you
and
go.
push it to the fucking limit.
Yeah. We covered the spectrum of opinions here on All Things Air.
Can I also say, though, to the guy in Kansas City in the front row seat of my show, by himself, wasted, making fart noises, go
No
fuck
way.
yourself.
No way.
I hope you get hit by a car.
He's making fart noises?
He was going like,
It was so fucking weird.
Kind of funny.
It was.
It's not.
And then I looked at him, and he like had that look like on his face, like a little kid, where he's like, and then he did it again.
That's when you need Malloy. You're like, God, where is Street Justice Malloy right now?
Yeah,
Bounce this guy. He was huge too. He looked like a fucking oil rigger or something.
wait, was he doing? So he was going like,
It was more trumpety than that, but yeah. And then I was
funny.
like, and I even said I had some funny riffs, but then like 7 or 8 times you're like, I don't even know what you're just party.
Yeah.
dude, we were in Vancouver at for the show the other day, Vancouver, Canada. Someone got kicked out, and it's true. They are the most polite people in the world. I was like, maybe I didn't notice the last few times I've been there, but this guy got booted, and then I go out in the lobby to get a drink, and I see him talking to the security guard.
A-booted.
He got a-booted. But he's talking to the security guard, and the guard was like, "Yeah, buddy, you're just being a little rough, buddy." And the guy goes, where should I go around here? What's going on? What's a good place?" And they started talking about bars to go to.
Really?
And the security guard was like, "Yeah, go down the street, man. It's great." I'm not kidding. They were saying, "Buddy," I accidentally walked away from my tab, and the bartender, he goes, buddy. I was like, are you serious? It was so dope. So
I
dope.
understand why Marissa wants to go back. Why she's leaving us. I get it, Mars.
Dude, it's rad. It was so fun. So many buddies. I never heard people say buddy that much. I love it.
The other thing I want to say is, shout out to Mike Malloy.
Oh, yeah.
Who walks the talk. And listen, a lot of times comedy places will just let that shit fly.
That's
the
true.
whole show.
Oh yeah.
And I'd like to shout out his comedic timing at disrupting it during my dumbest joke.
It was so funny to listen
In a
to.
nutshell, the bit is there had to be a first person that said howdy.
Well, do you want it leaked?
Oh,
Is
sorry.
it done yet?
It's still in the oven, but like, you know what? If you want to lean in, taste the batter. That's what it is. The first person to say howdy. Well, you'll see it in my special. I also made a goal last night, which is to do an entire late night set about apples, and I think I'm going to be able to pull it off.
Pulling the old Henny Youngman.
Yeah, the old I've been pulling the old Henny Youngman for about 13 years now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to slow
Wait, is
down.
that what you
though.
call
It's- I know it
masturbating?
relieves
Is
stress.
that masturbating? Yeah.
Jacking off, yeah.
Pulling the old hand. The old
Hand,
handy.
dude.
I call it pulling a Benny Goodman.
Give him the old ham and eggs, dude. Blue plate special.
Saying hi to Fatty Arbuckle.
That's right. Who's the guy with the legendarily big penis? Milton Berle.
Yeah, Milton Berle, yeah.
Milton Berle.
Burl in the mill.
Berle in the
Yeah.
milk, dude.
Also, Huey Lewis is supposed to have a pretty smoking hog.
Oh yeah, the news.
That's the
And
news.
Sinatra, apparently, that was a thing.
Really?
That's what I heard. You never know.
The Lord.
Massive crank on Sinatra, apparently.
I wish we knew about famous people who had huge pussies.
Yeah. I know, we don't.
Like
Yeah.
old Thatcher, old Margaret Thatcher.
Cavernous. You never would have guessed it.
Yeah, she could have swallowed a watermelon in that thing. I want to know about that.
Over my ear had a huge vagina, dude.
Echoes.
Yeah. Hey, you hear about Betty Davis eyes. But really it's those Betty Davis thighs, dude. That's cool.
You ain't telling no Betty Davis lies. I know that.
Sean Jordan is here on tour.
Yeah, man.
In a very hipstery looking hotel. Are those like leather luggage straps on the bed behind you? What's going on,
They
bondage?
sure are. There's a satchel on this wall. Directly in front of me, there is a picture with 3 dudes with beards. Can you like 3 painted beards? Can you see that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That looks like you brought it from home.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
He's
leather.
calling in from 2016, the hair.
Look at that mirror. The mirror's dirty. Can you see it? It's like made to be dirty.
Oh yeah.
It's this.
Oh, with the I've seen
John
that
Jordan's
movie,
still
New
in
York.
Portland, but he's trying
Yeah,
to travel
dude.
back to 2016.
Yeah, you have a kid. Sometimes you just got to go sit in a hotel for a night.
Don't talk to me until I've had my bacon, dude. I get it. Sean S. Jordan on Twitter. Sean Cougar Mellon Jordan on Instagram. Sean tour with Kyle Kinane right now. How's the Cananiac doing?
Good. We've been having ourselves some fun. It's been a lot of driving. Went to a bar last night that's like a college bar. Haven't done that in a while. Like children. I mean, it was nuts, man. We were seriously twice the age of most people in there.
There were a couple like 21-year-olds or whatever at the show last night.
Yeah.
And oh boy,
Kids.
they look like babies.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
Yeah, I don't even know how they find us. Shout out to Young Duncan in Canada. He was like, I've been listening since the first episode. I was like,
How, bro?
So since you were in high school?
Yeah.
And also, there were some adult themes.
Yeah.
Adult themes. Yeah. Adult themes run through. That's the through line here. It's adult themes. Sean Adult Themes Jordan, dude.
I was doing adult stuff in high school, so it's all right.
We're doing adult stuff in junior high school. But once again, that's because you're an at-risk youth.
The kids are also dressing like it's 1992 again, and that's like
90s are back, baby.
It's so
that's so
confusing.
big.
If I had all my Grateful Dead shirts from high school, I'd be a millionaire right
You're
now.
a millionaire, dude. Like everybody's.
That's what I think about velour, where I'm like, man,
God damn it.
if I'd have saved all that velour.
Lures, that's like more. It's a safer bet than gold right now, dude. Just all my money's tied up in velour.
Yeah, it was tight, man.
Dressing like a juggalo is back, you know?
It's insane.
We stopped at this shithole in the middle of Washington yesterday, some meth town, and this dude, Kyle, opens the door to the gas station to go in, and this,
Yeah.
you said juggalo, this dude could have been more of a juggalo. I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't have,
probably never stopped dressing like. I mean, some people just didn't stop.
Yeah,
but
some people just kept it going.
Billie Eilish brought it back.
She
Kyle
did.
opens the door, and this guy he stops in the door, turns around and starts talking to somebody, but he's in the door, and he did not move, and Kyle had to go to the other door. I was sitting there, I was like, man, if this was Ian, we'd be in Washington for a minute.
If that
I
was
think.
Malloy, right hook. Boom.
Right
Yeah.
hook in the side of the head.
I was shocked, and I was like, were you gonna say anything? He goes, I don't think that guy was even a dick. I think he was just that oblivious to the world. I honestly think if Kyle would have said something, the dude would be like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
It was
Magic ninja split.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Whoop, whoop, that's on me, dude. Whoop, whoop.
Whoopsie, dude.
I did talk to a guy. Whoop, whoopsie. Whoop, whoopsie daisy, bro.
Oh, man.
There was a guy at the airport who stopped, after a long day of travel and, delayed flights, when I finally got to LAX, when, okay, my journey's only half over because now I got to get out of LAX, a dude just stopped in the middle of the door, and I just was like, come on. And then he got all spicy with me.
Yeah, have some situational awareness, bro.
Head on a swivel at the airport.
Speaking of
Watch your
situational
six,
awareness,
brother.
Yeah, that's right. Corner.
Carl, what did you just take a sip of?
It's cold brew, but it's in a sauerkraut jar. I'm not drinking sauerkraut
Oh.
juice, although sometimes I do that. This is just a jar that I had.
I thought you were pounding some kind of a yellow salsa.
No,
I
it's
was
just-
like, whoa, this guy loves food.
Just cold brew from a sauerkraut jar, as one does.
Classic. Okay.
If he was pounding
understandable.
salsa, we'd know that within 3 years we'd all be pounding salsa, dude. That's the thing.
Trendsetter.
I just sip a fucking paste picante while I'm listening to you, casually. Go on. Yes.
Oh, I only drink out of ramekins.
New York City. Sean, do you have any dates coming up that you want to tell the people about? What's going on with you?
No, just, be cool.
Oh, I'm good.
Be cool. Tip when you go out, just have fun, Chill, put a smile on your face. Watch the late night show.
In the bed,
Listen to all fantasy everything.
Appreciate that. David Bory is here. Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram.
Hey.
I'm not even talking about Twitter anymore. How are you doing, buddy?
It's over. I'm good. I'm in Kansas City.
Yep.
Ate some barbecue yesterday. Went downtown early today. And I got out of the hotel room.
Say it.
I was just having a good time.
You see Tech 9?
I did not. And my
He saw you.
affiliation to the yeah, of course. And my affiliation to the Bay Area makes me kind of feel like I gotta lay low in Kansas City.
Is that a beef?
That's where they got killed Mac Dre.
In Kansas
What?
City?
This is yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They killed Mac Dre?
Yeah.
I didn't know how. I guess I never knew how Mac Dre died. He got shot?
In Kansas City, apparently.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shit.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to two legends.
Yeah, speaking of keep your head on a swivel, dude, watch out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Rapping on the mic is how we got that name. Anyways, yeah, I'm in Kansas City. I'm having a good time, having shows. Hours getting better, thanks to all the AFE fans who have been coming out. I don't know if I mentioned it, but really thank you to those Canadian, that couple who had Mind Goblin shirts on. really made my week. But yeah, thanks to everybody. Shout out to Aaron for coming out. 3 cities we've hung out in now. Yeah, good. I'm happy, man.
Man, it's so fucking dope seeing all of you out there. Like, just even last night doing the show and seeing, like, people, like, I saw, like, an AFE hat and, like, all that. It's just,
Dude.
it's really, really nice. It's
The
awesome.
Canadians, I had a few come out of Vancouver, dude in Seattle last night, front row. I just get out and he shouts, like, good vibes, gang. It's like, hell yeah, dude. Now
Yeah.
these Mind Goblin shirts, David, was one mind and one goblin?
You know it.
That's
And you know the
awesome.
craziest thing?
What?
I took a picture of them, which I don't know what happened. I can't find it. But as I took a picture, I went to my feature and I was like, man, these shirts are a real Mind Goblin, huh? And it didn't work.
Oh my god.
He just did what everybody does where he's like, yeah. And they got to see it not work. It's insane. I don't know, like,
I'm
Carl, you know
sorry,
what I'm
man.
talking about. Like, it's a fucking Mind Goblin, right?
Yeah.
I was wanted it for you, David. I wanted it.
It's never going to work. It's never.
You're like in your head about it too. That's the thing, dude.
I'm past in my head about it. It's over.
Yeah.
It's already done. I need new bids.
I'm not even trying it anymore. I got one off, and I'm like, I'm calling it good. I'm
Yeah, it must be
retiring with
nice.
one title.
That's what I wanted
awesome.
to do. I just wanted to go to the chip one time. I've been training for
I'm gonna
years.
do it to Kyle on the way to Spokane. I don't think I've
No,
done it yet.
God.
I'm gonna
I
try.
don't think Kyle. Kyle is he's a jokester. He's gonna smell it coming.
He's
Yeah.
also hungover, and that'll do a lot to someone's ability to smell the joke.
I also could see Kyle saying, "What's a Mind Goblin?" and like laughing at you.
With me.
Fuck.
With me.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Anyways, thanks for coming out to all my shows,
Yeah.
guys. I appreciate it. It's been a real Mind Goblin.
Yeah, dude. It's been a loader.
No? Don't do that to me.
Has it been
Just
D's?
because it hasn't worked for me doesn't mean I'm walking into new ones.
I just think it's been a real loader for you.
Yeah.
It's a Hebrew term.
Uh-huh. It's a Hebrew term, David.
All right.
I'm sure it is.
They had their own swivels this morning. That's
Yeah.
what, yeah.
What's a load? What's a loda?
Get a load of these nuts.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know?
My man.
Loaded. You say it again. It's been a loader, Sean.
And well, what's a loda? What do you mean?
A load of jizz.
Oh damn!
Boom.
Oh damn!
A load.
I don't like that one. It's
A bit crass for my taste.
Yeah,
it's
it's the late show. That's the late show.
yeah. Dude, my late show last night was it was like the most well-behaved of the whole weekend.
That's wild.
That's always weird.
Yeah.
A Friday late show.
I was like assuming like you're the drunkest show. It's Friday late night, and no, they were so nice.
Sometimes I think that happens because they're the people who aren't out getting wasted. They're like, oh, we should just like go to a comedy show. I'm not trying to just get like blitz
Right.
tonight. The people who are
Right.
like, we're getting fucked up. They're out getting fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as soon
good
as
point.
they started their night with the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, shout out to everybody. A lot of fun characters in KC. Been making fun of people. It's been a good time.
I love it.
Yeah.
Carl Hess is here.
Great to be
Carl
here,
Hess
guys.
is return champion.
Return.
Podcast. Yelling about pate. It's the podcast.
That's true.
Carl Hess, tell the people about why yelling about pate.
Yelling about pate is much like this. It's just friends yelling at each other and doing private jokes, really making each other laugh. I host it with my good friend who is a chef, and we interview chefs and comics, talk about critical culinary and comedic issues of the day, as
Yeah.
you do.
Of course.
Very
Yeah,
literate.
it's fun. Sometimes we have a few drinks, sometimes we don't.
Sometimes you chuck a jar of salsa live on air.
Sometimes we fucking drink a condiment straight up. It's you get out there.
Drinking that crop juice.
Yeah.
I don't let any kraut juice go to waste.
It's called Kolsch.
Yeah, exactly. It's called a double IPA, actually.
Yeah, Sean.
I'm a big kraut guy, and when I finish my sauerkraut, there's always juice at the bottom of the jar. And you know I do shoot that. It's actually a really good hangover cure. This is an old Polish folk hangover cure. It's actually pickle juice that they do. If you drink a shot of pickle juice before you go out, and then you come home hammered, you drink a shot of pickle juice before you pass out, apparently you wake up with no hangover. That's what the Poles say, because of the salinity of the pickle juice and the absorption of water. Apparently, you know, it's worked for me in the past. I don't really get hungover, but you know, worth doing.
Are you Polish?
I just drink a lot. I feel like my liver is just operating at a high echelon right now. I haven't been hungover since probably 2006.
God, that's
Are
amazing.
you serious?
Yeah. I mean like real hungover. Obviously, some mornings you're feeling a little rough, but like nausea, sensitivity to light, sensitivity to noise, like actual real deal hangover. I want to die. I have not had that
Do
forever.
you get bonkers drunk, or do you just keep like a nice level?
I mean, you know, I'm in my late 30s now. I don't go as hard as I used to. Mostly
Yeah.
I'm a wine guy. I would say if you were only drinking natural wine, I've never really felt bad the next day from that. It's where the liquor comes in that you get in trouble, boys.
That's
You
a
know
good
that?
point.
Well, natural wine, is Carlo Rossi one of the naturals?
You know,
Is that what
if it comes in a jug that has a tiny handle, I would say steer clear of that.
anything that you can flip over and do
Yes.
the...
Steer clear of a jug-based alcohol, even if it has 3 X's on it, if it has Carlo Rossi on it. You're just going to want to steer clear of jugs in general, I would say.
Carlo Rossi's less of a natural wine and more of a big natural wine.
Actually, I'll tell you. Yeah, exactly. Big, juicy naturals. My worst hangover ever was in college. I drank a not the classic Carlo Rossi, the 4-liter big boy family size that could feed a family of Italian peasants of Carlo Rossi white wine.
Oh, God.
4 liters, and I did it like it started as a joke because it has that little, finger loop. I was like swagging around the house with my roommates, like slugging it over my shoulder with the loop. I was like, I'm gonna drink this whole thing, guys. And then like halfway through, I was like, I'm gonna drink this fucking whole thing. And I did, and the next day, I've never been more sick in my life. Like I was on the verge of death for a good 20 hours.
And what we're saying is you don't have to do that when you come see us live.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Also,
Just
we don't
drink
have to...
half the jug. Then
Half
go
the
see.
jug.
Then go see the Howdy bit. You only need half the jug.
How do you eat?
Also, you don't need to send me Carlo Rossi, or you don't need to send me Cuddy Sark.
Yes, you do.
It's been a long time. I never even liked it as much as I was just really poor. I don't.
We're different guys now.
I'm sorry to transition.
It's not that cheap. I mean, it was like $8 at the Roost still.
Yeah, that's because it's like taking 3 shots.
You know that song, Same Old G?
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
old G. I'm gonna listen to that
Oh,
with Kyler.
overall, same old G, but just as far as like Cuddy Sark goes, not the same old G.
What would you, David? What would you prefer now? Tell the fans, like, you got to give them some guidance.
$5.
It's no fun. David, can I go to the bar and get
Just
you
send
$5?
cash, folks.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think it would be like some kind of a regional fruit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. New fruit.
Yeah, give me like some pears. Show me what the pears are hitting.
Your
like.
local hot sauce? That's always my favorite.
Yeah, that's good. I scooped some kiwi berries from Costco the other day. That's a tasty treat.
What was his name?
Yeah, dude. Raul.
Raul, give me those kiwi berries.
Anything else you want people to check out, Carl? Is there like a good episode of Yelling About Pate, or is it jump in the pool
man.
wherever you can get it?
We got a lot of good ones. You can follow us Instagram at YapPod. That's YAPPOD. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on all the things. Yeah, I feel like you guys know the episodes are all like your children. You can't choose a favorite one. But they all disappoint you in some way. That's deep.
Yeah.
You never forget. So
Yeah, because they're not very good at baseball.
you could have been great.
Yeah, you could have been like me, mid-level.
My name is Ian Carmel, at Ian Carmel on Twitter, at Ian Carmel on Instagram, at Ian Carmel on Jewish Short Kings app. Shout out to all my Short Kings.
Short King Spring, I saw that shit. That had me going.
Short King Spring, we're celebrating it out here. I don't have anything to promote, really. I will have done Hot Tub. I'm trying to do a lot more stand-up right now, so around the Los Angeles area, so just keep an eye on the social media. I'm trying to rediscover what shows there are now.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
It's weird. I have no idea. There's like a whole the scene kept going, and I opted out. And now I'm like, can I come back? And I'm trying to figure out if I'm welcome. So hopefully so. What else? Watch the Late Late Show with James Corden, and where I'm the on-screen sidekick, and listen to All Fantasy Everything. I got nothing else to say, dude. That's about it.
That's enough. That's good.
Get into it.
That's it. For God's sake, we're gathered here today not only to talk about Mike Malloy throwing an all-family member out of a show with relish. With relish.
And a little bit of mustard. He was having a good time.
A lot of mustard on it, dude. Yeah. That guy was... The other thing... So Dave Ross was at the show. Dave Ross is moving to New York. Shout out to Dave Ross. He came by the show last night, and he was at the bar before, and the guy who got thrown out was at the bar as well, and he bought like Dave Ross a drink and everything. He was like a nice guy. We see you, buddy.
You just hammered. I'm nice. And I've been removed from some places. So
yeah, absolutely. Shout out to you.
Shout out to David.
Shout out to David.
I bet Sean goes easy though. Like the guy comes over, put the hands on the shoulder, and you're just like, all right, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
I've had my. It's like
my bad, bud. You go the Canadian way. My bad, bud.
That's not bad.
I've had people put their hands on my shoulder and it was bare skin because I had my shirt off in a bar. It's like, yeah, I should probably get out of here. You're right.
The tender touch.
I should probably get out of here.
I remember there was a time when I was out of pocket, and the bouncer came over and just simply laid his hand on my shoulder, and I don't remember this, but my friend told me I did this, and he goes, "You just closed your eyes and went, thank you." I was like, damn, that's dark. God fucking damn it. No recollection of
You
that.
got to the most honest place as fast as possible.
I sure did. I was like, thank you for helping me, sir. That guy threw me a fucking life preserver. You're right.
This is a Bennigan's. I'm going nuts.
I'm wrong. I'll show myself out.
I knew I blew past the stop sign. All I needed was somebody to show it to me. When we got kicked out, when I got us kicked out of that bar in Washington, D.C. for frisbeeing a pizza box into the street.
Sure did.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And the bouncer came over and he was like, you guys gotta go. And I was like, you're right, I know. And like, yeah, we did have to go.
We sure
that
do.
Was that was one of those nights where it was like we were racing to get kicked out of somewhere by the end. That's the problem when I move it on the street too much.
Yeah.
I can't bring it back inside.
That night started with me wearing underwear and ended with me not wearing underwear before I got back to the hotel because I pooped a little bit.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I pooped in my pants a little bit.
Wait.
I told you that.
Drop the underwear off in the bathroom. It doesn't make
It
it.
was last call, so we all got split
I
up.
don't
And
know how I forgot about that. You shit your
It was last
pants.
call at some bar, and I walked up, and I thought you guys were all coming, so I was like, let me get, I think I got like 9 shots of Jameson, and like 3 huge beers, and then you guys texted, you're like, we're actually found this other place, and I'm like, well, darn it. And so I took a couple of them, and then I was like, uh-oh, and I pooped, I pooped a little bit, and then I ran to the bathroom, nothing crazy, but definitely took my underwear off and tossed them. And then I got like 4 different kinds of chicken, and ate it on the bed with Shane.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm glad you were rooming with Shane that night.
Yeah, poopy pants. It's like when there's like a bunch of big stories in the news and something has to get pushed to page 2. That was just that night. It's just poopy pants.
Yeah, that was
Got overshadowed by me texting myself from a girl's phone saying how bad I wanted to have sex with me.
That's awesome. Oh man, that was great.
I'll never get
What a
old.
good night. DC, I'll be back July 21st through 25th.
You're gonna be DC?
Yeah, I'm doing the DC Improv Lounge because I'm not a big act.
So
It's July 21st through 23rd.
You know what you gotta know about DC?
No. I'm sorry.
DC these nuts.
yeah, you got to DC these nuts.
Walk right into it.
Throwing shit across the room. God damn it. Also, I'm going to see Julia there. I might see...
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I might also see that woman who's fucking...
Well, tell her I'm engaged now.
I'll be like, he found somebody who actually likes to have sex with him. I'm just anti this lady for some reason.
You need to give him some space.
Back them off my man.
All right, come on.
Cool your jets.
Jeez, for God's sake. We're getting here today not to relive what is simultaneously the peak and nadir of my existence, but also the fantasy draft pizza toppings. In honor of yelling about pad thai, we had to do a food-based topic, and one that I can't believe we haven't done yet.
Yeah, this is wild.
I'm shocked when you agreed to this, because I was like, how have you not covered this?
There's nothing so powerful as an idea whose time has come.
Sometimes it happens when it's like, oh, shit, 280 episodes, and this is still on the table.
It's time to fucking do it, and the way we determine the order of that draft is through a rollicking game of rock, paper, scissors, and we throw on shoot. Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Oh, 3 different ones. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Whoa.
Ooh, 3 same ones. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Oh, David.
Oh, David wins. He throws a rock. He's the odd man out. David, as the winner of rock, paper, scissors, it is incumbent upon you to determine the order of today's draft. Before you do that, I will remind you,
I've never seen
the man is powered up. This is a certain...
It's not a visual medium. I was never seen that.
Sometimes some shit's just for us.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's just fine. It is a serpentine draft.
And what is that?
That's a great question.
D's nuts. There's a serpentine river just outside of Vancouver, Canada that I drove by, and it doesn't go straight like a normal river. The serpentine river goes in like an S shape. So it's basically just like an S, like it kind of goes over to the right, then back to the left, over to the right, back to the left. Kind of like a snake. Serpentine river. Just outside of Vancouver, Canada. I was there.
Basically what it means is if you pick 4th in the first round, you pick 1st in the second round. Now, David, with that in mind, what will the order of today's draft be?
David, Carl, Sean.
Yeah, David, Carl, Sean, Ian. That's a hot corner for Ian Carmel. David, Carl.
David, Carl, and Sean Ian. Those guys are going to go on stage.
That's your starting pitchers in the fucking NLDS this year, dude.
That's my life insurance guy and my health insurance guy.
Sean, you know about the NLDS, right?
David, do you want to ask what that is?
What?
What's the NLDS?
NLDS.
No lie, dissect! No, I don't know what we're talking about.
What'd you say? No like dissect?
No lie, dissect.
Okay. Kind of works.
Nutsack.
It's always so funny when like people, like rappers, will talk about their sack. Like, it's not dope to have a big sack. It's fine if you do, but don't, you know.
It's not the size of the sack, it's what you buy at the store, you know what I mean?
It's not the size of the sack, it's what you got bouncing around in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, dude. I got a big sack, but tiny nuts. Dude, girls hate it.
It's a
It's mostly
problem.
flesh.
Yeah, it looks weird. It's like the grocery store only had like a really big bag, and I just bought I got like a lime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, why do you give me this big ass paper bag?
2 peanuts in a backpack.
Yeah, 2 Rice Krispies, dude.
There's only 2 wasabi peas left in the package. That's what's going on over here. David, you have the first pick in the pizza toppings, all fantasy everything draft. We will get to that first pick right after this short break.
This episode of All Fantasy Everything is brought to you by Bespoke Post. One of the favorite things I find about getting a box of awesome from Bespoke Post every month is how it just sneaks up on you. You know, you forget that it's coming, and then one day, bam, you got something in the mail, it's at your front door, it is a box of stuff, and you're excited about it. You wouldn't be a human if you didn't get excited about a box of stuff coming in the mail. It's fantastic. It's fun. Who doesn't like getting mail? Everybody does. It is on your front door. It's the best box you're going to open all month. It's filled with carefully chosen gear from the best small brands around the world. This month, I have not got it yet. I know what I have coming. I'm excited about it. But a few months back, I got my box of awesome, and when I opened it, it was an apple cinnamon donut kit, and it was so fun just to look at all the ingredients, all the mixtures. I got excited because I'm like, uh-oh, your boy's gonna cook. I'm about to make some apple cinnamon donuts. Never done that before. It's a whole new world for me. They have like a silicone little donut container that you can put in the oven, so now I can just make donuts anytime I want. So I was thrilled about it. I'm excited to get my next box. No matter what you got going on this spring, Box of Awesome has got you covered, from camping gear essentials, cookout must-haves, drink game upgrades. Box of Awesome has collections for everybody in every aspect of your life. To get started, you just take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right Box of Awesome for you. They release new boxes every single month across a ton of different categories. Each box is valued around $70, but you're only going to pay a fraction of that price. Plus, With each Box of Awesome, you're supporting small businesses because 90% of everything that comes in your Box of Awesome is from a small, up-and-coming brand, free to sign up. So when you go do it, you get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com and enter the code ALLFANTASY at checkout. Again, that's boxofawesome.com, code ALLFANTASY for 20% off your first box. Boxofawesome.com, code ALLFANTASY. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Listen, it's easy to get caught up in what everybody else needs from you. That's just the way of the world. People pleaser is the term. I am a people pleaser. I think we all are, everyone on this show. And it's hard to focus on yourself sometimes. It's hard to give yourself what you need. But when you spend all your time focusing on other people and things like that, you don't have any time to focus on yourself and you get burned out. It just is a fact. It's just how it goes. Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life, which is important for everybody, no matter what station you're in, no matter what position you're in, where you're at financially, all of it. It's extremely important. And then you can help supporting others without leaving yourself behind. You can help be a people pleaser and also be a self pleaser. What's up? Your boy's out here coining terms. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Just in general, there's no reason to be thinking about something that is so accessible and so easy to do and not do it. If you think you could benefit in any way, give it a try. You lose nothing. There's no harm. You know, there's no reason not to be living, to sound cliched, to be living your best life. It's very true. It's done entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, suited to your schedule. All you do, you go fill out a brief questionnaire, you get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time. You don't need a reason, you can just do it. If you're not feeling it, find something that fits, and there's no additional charge for that. So give it a try. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/allfantasy to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's betterhelp.com/allfantasy.
Yeah, we're back. Welcome back to All Fantasy Everything, the only podcast that has ever existed, except, of course, for yelling about pate.
Thank you.
Those are the two. Those are the only two podcasts. If you want to listen to a podcast, you got two options. Luckily, they're the two best options you could ever hope for. David Bory, you have the first pick in the Pizza Topics draft. What will that first pick be?
I gotta take it. It's America's favorite. I'm taking pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoni.
You gotta take it. You just gotta take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, come on, man.
Obviously.
From the youth. From when I was a youth, yeah, pepperoni is number one.
I fucking love a pepperoni. I love when they boat up on a pizza.
Oh,
Small
like
peps. Little pep cups, and then the little grease is in there. It's like a savory gusher. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like on a Detroit style pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Mini
I
peps.
love that. Yeah, it's like taking a shot.
Yeah.
Shot of grease.
Here's my thing about pepperoni, and I want to put it to you guys as connoisseurs of good living.
Yeah.
How come pepperoni has never really made it as a sandwich, a standalone sandwich meat?
I don't know.
Oh, it's too much.
I blame Big Pizza.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've made plenty of pepperoni sandwiches.
I mean, and you know what? Actually, speaking of Canada, apparently in Canada it's more common. But like, what if you just got a pepperoni sandwich, like Italian style, with the with dressed with the lettuce and the some oil, like with like an Italian style, but just pepperoni.
It's not crazy at all. I don't know why we don't do it.
I mean, I've had it, but it's not common.
I will say, when I went to Italy, I don't think I ever had pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, they're more on the soppressata tip in Italy.
Yeah, and I don't know what that means necessarily in relation to what you said. I just wanted to tell people I've been to Rome.
so serious.
Yeah. I also would like to mention that I've been to Rome. Just want to throw that in there.
Everybody knows you've been to Rome.
Okay, fair enough.
You're holding a pen. You're holding a pen
There's
this
a
whole
house
time.
plant in there.
That's true. That's true. I do have a fiddle leaf behind me, and it's quite healthy.
I'm in an aloft in Missouri. I have to let it be known.
Pepperoni even sounds like an American making fun of an Italian person.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, pepperoni.
Yeah,
I was explaining to my friend why I thought House of Gucci was bad the other day, and I just kept saying Gucci and pepperoni. That's what it sounded like that whole movie was to me. But I'm a Gucci, a pepperoni.
Gucci pepperoni.
I'm a Gucci pepperoni. I'm an artist.
So disappointed by that movie.
Yeah, it
Everyone
sucks.
was in a different movie. Everyone was in a different
Everybody
film.
was in the movie. I think that movie was more about Lady Gaga's butt than it was about any thing now.
It was an important
Which is
work.
cool, but I'm not like mad at that.
Yeah.
Nice butt. Yeah.
Yeah, good butt. Good butt.
Good butt. Good butt.
Yeah.
House of the Gucci pepperoni. That's what my first biggest pepperoni.
It's fucking great.
Absolutely.
It tastes like Little League trophy ceremonies. It tastes like movie night. It's just fantastic.
Tastes like that fucking class party where you got a tiny sliver of it, like a piece this big.
Yeah, where like the teacher could afford one pizza and just like tiny slices.
Yeah, they give you like a tiny slice and then like a half a shot of squirt, and that was it.
You ever have like a full lunch meat-sized slice of pepperoni?
Like,
Because it's obviously we see it small a lot. You get like a full-size slice.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And you're living. That's good.
Yeah. Pulling those out the fridge.
I've never had a thick cut of pepperoni. I've only had real thin shit, but like a thick one would be fun.
Yeah,
We gotta get that to
a
short
pepperoni
stuff.
steak. You just eat it with a knife and
Oh
fork.
my
Yeah,
God,
dude, that sounds good. Like a ham steak, but it's a pepperoni steak.
I would do that.
I would fuck with that.
It sounds amazing.
Damn, I want to try that.
I think it would kill me.
Yeah. The
that's
sodium,
the,
the sodium alone involved would be
Yeah.
astronomical.
I already got to keep an eagle eye on the blood pressure. I think a pepperoni steak would be.
That's the coffin nail.
That'd be a long conversation.
Your
with
doctor's
myself.
like, now, how often are you eating these pepperoni steaks?
Yeah.
And you're like, well, it's a special occasion dish.
You can't never. I'm not saying you can't never have pepperoni steak. Pepperoni steaks, dude. That sounds like an Action Bronson, an old Action Bronson album.
Yeah, before Blue Chips too.
Volume 2,
Yeah.
mixtape, pepperoni steaks.
Pepperoni off the board. We knew it was going to go early.
Had to.
Time for your first pick.
I mean, pepperoni is obviously the most beloved. It's the champion. But I'm coming in. My pick is no toppings, plain pizza, which I would argue might be the best type of pizza. Or maybe number 2 to
The East
pepperoni.
Coast agrees. The East
We're
Coast
talking
agrees.
tomato cheese, or we talking?
We're talking classic plain slice. So my draft is no topping.
Is you drafting bread
Because
or dough?
I'm drafting the
I mean,
absence of
technically,
topping because
yeah.
plain pizza is the best. Well, arguably, one of the best pizza.
Well, we're just saying cheese pizza then, right?
Yeah,
We're
cheese
talking
pizza.
Cheese pizza.
A classic plain slice.
We're talking tomato sauce. We're talking cheese.
Sure.
Plain slice. Yeah.
Mhm.
See, now those are 2 toppings to me.
No.
Okay.
We can't. We
But
can't.
like that's pizza. Topping goes on top of the pizza. You know.
I
Yeah.
agree.
All right.
The
Yeah.
cheese and the tomato. That's just pizza.
That's pizza. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think plain slice is, if you get a good plain, and that's always where you start with a new place. You're like, let me try the plain, let me try the pepperoni,
Yeah.
let's establish a baseline,
Right.
and then we can move on to some crazy shit.
It's like if an ice cream place can do a vanilla. You're
Yeah,
like, this
exactly.
is a good ice cream place.
Yeah,
Exactly.
now I'll
Yeah.
try the pistachio.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a piece of cheese pizza. I think it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a very East Coast thing.
Just a cheese
Well, East
pizza?
Coast, you like get slices like on the go. You know, it's
That's
like the
what I
unit
mean.
of consumption is like a slice. In LA, it would be like a street dog or a taco.
Right.
In New York, you're like, I'm walking, I'm eating a pizza, I'm gonna get a slice. Yeah, a
Right.
plain slice.
That's what I mean. But I'm from the West. I'm from Godfather's, Round Table,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Domino's. Where I'm from,
Yeah.
cheese is kind of for children.
Pizzas, dude.
Okay.
On the West Coast, pizzas are like Mardi Gras floats, dude. Everything's got an elaborate theme
Yeah,
to
we
it.
love toppings out west. We
Yeah.
love toppings out west. You guys love bottoms out east. That's just how it goes. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
I do know what you mean.
Of course. Yeah.
But I will say cheese is the highbrow pizza when you're doing the real deal.
Yeah.
It should be able to stand on its own. If the pizza can't, if the plain slice isn't good, forget it.
I get you.
Forget about it.
I've never had,
Forget about
but
it.
rarely have I had a piece of cheese pizza where I'm like, yuck. It's always good to me.
That's true. Even like a dollar slice in New York, where you're like, this
Yeah.
is absolute
always.
shit. You're like, this is
Seasoned,
good.
whatever. It's
It's shit,
Oh.
but I like it.
Yeah.
When the cheese is like a landmass, where it starts to all slide off together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's holding on to each other, but not the pizza itself. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, when it's melted and then recongealed just a tiny bit.
Yeah. You get a cold recongealed cheese, so you can actually bite through it. Is
When
really
you get
fun.
the Ninja Turtle cartoon cheese together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Raph did it, just like
Yeah.
Michelangelo rocked it.
Pizza has never looked better.
Dude, I will say, if it's fresh, I've never had bad pizza.
Okay,
Yeah.
here.
Fresh
I've
out of
never-
the oven, it's pretty much all good to me.
I would like your guys' take on this. So I'm out, I'm pretty drunk, I'm with a couple friends.
Tight.
We're walking in Highland Park. There's a pizza place in Highland Park called Town, which is good. Shout out to
Yeah.
Town. So outside of Town is closed. Probably
What do
like
you mean?
11 p.m. Outside of Town, stacked, not in the trash can. This is a critical facet.
Mhm.
Stacked
Okay.
on top of the trash can are 3 pizza boxes. I open it up. I'm shocked. Each of them contains a full untouched pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A town pizza?
Yes, they're Town
Yeah,
boxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I assume what
Yes.
happened was they had extra pizza.
Yes.
They put it out front. I don't know. The place is closed. I'm pretty drunk. I'm hungry. My friends are like, "Are you gonna eat that trash pizza?"
Yes.
I'm like, "It's not in the trash.
not trash
It's
pizza.
On top of it, it's stacked. It's in the box, untouched." And I ate 2 slices.
Yeah.
And it was great. And then I carried all the boxes into the next bar and was like, "I got pizza for everyone." And I did not tell them I found it on the street, and we all ate it. And we had a great time.
Okay.
I love it.
I was with you
love
until
it.
I was with you until you brought it to the
Well, no, here's the thing. I ate 2 slices there, and then I went to the next bar, and then I was like, all that pizza's just sitting out there. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna go get it and bring it in. And I did.
Some men just want to watch the world.
I was
burn.
a hero
love
that
it.
night, I tell you.
Yeah, they
Of
don't
course
know.
you were. Of course
They don't
you
know.
were.
That's all good.
They don't know.
You could tell me you found it on the garbage, and I'd be like, "Sure, you ate some."
My
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
you know, they had, all my friends ended up eating it and liking it, even though they
Right.
initially were like, don't eat that trash pizza. And I'm like, it's done.
Because obviously that's what happened. They put it out there for obviously.
Yeah, that is what
Obviously.
happened.
Yes.
Yeah. Or like yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a dirty penny. That's not some shit you find on the street off
Yeah.
hours. You know what I mean?
And this was obviously pre-COVID, you know, if
Oh,
that
yeah,
matters.
yeah,
but,
definitely.
I'd have been right there next to you eating that pizza, by the way. 100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made it into the bar if I were with you. I'd be like, "Well, I'm just
I
gonna
might
sit
have
right
stayed
out
there.
here."
Just
Yeah.
slice after
This
slice.
is for us.
It's good
I
pizza.
love that. No, I like the whole move.
Thank you. Thank you. Good to have your support on this.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I want pizza so bad.
I
knew
know,
this was
I'm gonna
happen.
get
It was
some.
plain
This was
pizza
gonna
and it was like
happen.
really good too. It was hitting.
I'm going to get some pizza today, and it's gonna be tight. Oh, we're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings. That was nothing. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
You and Kanane and B-Dubs? Oh man, look out.
Man, God.
I felt so stupid last night because I tried to say something smart because I was like, you know, the third W, it stands for WEC. And Kyle,
Yeah.
he's like, "What's WEC?" And I go, "I don't know," but I know it's WEC. It was like a beef, right? Beef WEC or something.
Yeah.
So WEC is a type. So it's called beef on WEC, and WEC is the bread.
Oh, see, yeah.
It's a type of like
That's
roll.
what Buffalo Wild Wings stands
So
for?
that's why I got the BW3 because everyone's like, "Why is there a W3 as in 3 W's?" So it used to be Buffalo Wild Wings and WEC, right?
Did it? I didn't know that.
It did. Or
Oh, wow.
I hope I'm not talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure that's how it got done.
I think WEC is like a New York, like an upstate New York thing, like beef
It
on
is.
Yeah.
WEC. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure. But anyway, I said that and I didn't know what WEC was, and I felt smart and then immediately stupid. It was just a fun little back.
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty
forth.
sure it's the bread. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, we do that kind of thing. You throw out a fact and hope there are absolutely zero follow-up questions.
Yeah.
I do that all the
Dude,
time.
Laura's always asking me follow-ups, and I'm just like, stop.
Yeah.
Look it up, or don't embarrass me.
It's supposed to go this far.
You know, Michael Jackson had impetigo. And then they're like, what? And you're like, no.
Yeah. Moving on.
No.
Yeah, anyways, he was spotted.
John Jordan, time for your first pick.
I'm going to have a savory boy, and I like me some bacon on my pizza.
Oh, yeah, me too.
First
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
bacon. All right.
Yeah.
Just bacon, though? I mean, bacon can function in conjunction with other toppings, but you're talking just bacon.
Well, if we have to pick one at a time, like,
You can only take one thing.
Yeah, so-
right? We're not taking combos here.
Right.
We're going one topping at a time.
so if
yeah?
you go, like, pepperoni is the only clear front runner for, like, a one single topping,
Okay.
and then cheese,
Yeah.
obviously.
I would argue sausage should be in the
Whoa,
conversation.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa, saying
whoa,
picks
whoa,
for
whoa,
the,
whoa,
and
whoa,
also
whoa,
though I
whoa.
agree with you, Carl.
It
yes,
will be.
Great, yes.
But yes, for me, for my pick, I'm picking bacon. I could easily. This isn't hard for me because I could eat a slice of pizza with anything you want to put on
Get
it.
outta here,
Alone,
fly.
I could do it just fine. I will, and I have, I'm sure. And to me, a piece of cheese pizza with bacon on it sounds great.
When I
I've
say
never
that,
had that. It sounds good.
I know.
I like it because it adds a good texture to pizza. I do like
Yeah.
that. Bacon adds a good crunch.
It's good. I think it tastes delicious. I think it's a great texture. But when I see bacon on a pizza, it's a little bit like when I see the moon during the day.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
What are you doing here? You know, it's like,
To go back to it, I hadn't thought about this draft the way that obviously we got to do it, where it's like you're just having a piece of cheese pizza and you pick one thing at a time that goes on it, not a combo.
Yeah.
So are we building a slice, or are we just each
I
pick
don't
because
think we're necessarily
it's a
I think
loading
the toppings have
slice.
to operate on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'll just pick a top.
build a slice is a different
Yeah,
draft.
Yeah,
But
that's
this
Yeah.
is fun. I like, so yes, bacon, just bacon. Now I'm picturing that.
Back home, dude.
It'd be good. You know what'd be fun? A full strip of bacon. Instead of little bits, put some full strips
Yeah.
of bacon on there. Do that for me.
All right.
Like 2.
Yeah, or you could like cut them like the pizza. You could put some triangle bacon on there, you know?
I think we've only cracked the book on the Sean Bacon story. Let's flip a few chapters deep. Are you a crispy bacon guy, or do you like a tenderer bacon when it's on a breakfast plate?
I like a crispy bacon.
Yeah, you're from the Midwest like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can handle soggy bacon. It's not, I mean, it's still that, but I like the, you get me in that alley behind Faded, I'll handle soggy bacon.
After a few drinks, I hear you. I mean, you kind of have to handle a soggy
I'm
bacon.
sorry, it doesn't work after a whole bottle. What do you want me to do about it? Yeah, I like the crispy bacon, but I'm not gonna be upset if it's not crispy. It's still
I'm
bacon.
a tender boy. I'll stand up for tender.
I like tender too.
Yeah.
Okay. I like on pizza. I like it when it's like the crispy crumbles, like the little
Yeah.
crunchies.
Yeah.
Crispy bacon is good when crumbled and put on like top of a salad.
Right.
But if I'm getting like a strip of bacon, I don't want it to be too crisp.
Oh, I want it to taste more meat. Like I like the thick cut,
Yeah.
kind of slow.
Oh, yeah.
cooked.
Somebody get
Yeah.
bacon in the
Yeah.
crust for me. You can get cheese in there, you can get bacon in there. Somebody do it for
That's
me.
true.
Tell me where to get it.
They can put bacon.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me where it's happening. I'll go
Do
there.
it. I think do it though.
I think the most times you see bacon, I grew up eating a lot of bacon cheeseburger pizza.
Uh-huh.
There was like
Oh,
a
that
place
was
near me
never-
that was like a,
Yeah.
it was like crazy toppings. It was called like Piece of Pizza, like peace spelled like peace sign, and it was like all stoners worked there. Bacon cheeseburger pizza bacon was a very strong operator in that buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ground beef, really good, a lot of cheese, like a lot of
Take
melted
her
cheese
easy,
on
take her easy, Carl Hess. We're saying pizza now.
But that's a composed pie. That's not one topping.
All right.
That's
all
true.
right.
Mix,
We're
because
throwing-
that's not a
throwing that
topping.
element.
Again, yeah. That's gonna come up too. So yeah, don't worry. We'll get
Right.
to talk about it.
Not for mine.
All right. Yeah, might not. be.
Bacon.
Bacon,
Sean
dude. You know he built a bunch of hospitals in Africa.
Did he?
He also has his own coin.
He threw a
Yeah.
guy off a stage one time. Some dude was talking shit, and he's like, "Come on up!" Like acted like he was gonna wanted him up there. He's like,
And
"Come
he
on up!"
Lloyd him.
And then he just
He
threw
Lloyd
him.
him.
He threw him off the back of the stage.
I've seen that video. He straight up like picked him up and threw him, like video game
He
style.
picks him up and just throws him off the stage, and then keeps going. And it's like, whoa, dude, you are dope.
Akon is very much the Mike Malloy of the international R&B scene, I think.
I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
More and more people are saying that.
What did he build a bunch of solar panels? I forget what he built, but the man is building an infrastructure in the country he's from. And I think he also has the word bongo bongo in his name.
I don't know.
Bongo time. Oh, bongo teammate. That's what it is. Yeah. All right. I don't.
I was watching this video of him throwing a guy off the stage.
Isn't it? It's wild.
He's very strong.
Good for Akon, dude.
Yeah, he's doing good, man.
Yeah. Akon's one of those people where like you'd find out like he's like he's like the third highest selling artist of all time, and you'd be
Right.
like, really?
And you're like, oh, you know what? Checks out.
I
Yeah.
watched a really long interview with him once. He's actually a really interesting guy.
Yeah. I get that feeling from him.
Yeah, he was like involved in like a cars thieving ring.
Where's he
All
from?
time.
Where's he from?
Senegal and New Jersey. He grew up like back and forth.
Yeah, me too.
I'm writing a version of Romeo and Juliet that takes place primarily in Senegal and New Jersey.
That makes sense. That makes
He
sense.
introduced chicken parm to Senegal, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And New
It
Jersey.
caught on really well.
Time for my first and second picks, as it is a serpentine draft, and I have to take. It was mentioned briefly earlier, but I got to take sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. No way we get out of the first round without it.
I was thinking that was going to be my number one, but
You
yeah,
doing
it's a strong
the
pick.
coin sausage, or are you doing little like chunks of sausage?
I'm a chunk sausage.
Yeah.
I'm a chunk sausage. Yeah, the coins are fine.
Yeah.
I'm not taking the coins, although this can stay on the
What
board.
about like a McDonald's breakfast patty sausage, and you put that on a piece of pizza? Like one big
sure
one?
Breakfast sausage on a pizza? Now we're getting crazy.
You're going nuts over there.
Dude, that sounds
That's just a
dope.
that's a bigger disc.
Yeah.
So there's a
It's
maple for that
different
rather
than
than
Italian
Italian
sausage,
It's
though,
different than
right?
Italian. I will say that I'm gonna specify. I'm saying Italian sausage.
It's got to have the fennel in there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to.
Wait, fennel?
Yeah,
Fennel?
yeah.
What's it?
What?
Sean.
Chuck.
This might be a hot take,
what's
but
fennel?
Ian, see if you agree with me. If
Yeah.
I'm presented as pepperoni or sausage, I feel like most of the time I'm going sausage.
Me too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
With pizza, we're talking, right?
But
Pizza.
sausage feels like a bit of a surprise still to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like pepperoni, I know it's coming to the table.
Uh-huh.
There aren't like pepperoni's gonna taste like pepperoni. Sausage, you get that fennel note sometimes. Sometimes there's other stuff
What is that?
mixed in with that
Sometimes
sausage.
it's really spicy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not.
Yeah,
Sometimes
sometimes
it's kind of a little sweet. There's a lot going on.
Fennel is like an herb that
like
has a bit of a
licorice.
licorice-y flavor to it.
Oh,
Carl, was that-
interesting.
It's a seed.
a
You know, it kind of has that anisey flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a common sausage thing, like a common sausage taste.
Sometimes you'll sprinkle some fennel pollen on a vegetable just to give it a
Sure.
little depth of flavor
Sure.
there.
Seed? CDs?
CDs.
It's a seed.
The CDC recommends you
CDC.
CDs nuts.
There you go. I think you
could
could CDC. I think you could CDC somebody later.
No, I have to grow up. I have to move on.
No. Come on, Peter Pan.
Dude, lost boys don't grow up, man.
I'm not lost. I want to be a found boy. I know where I am. I'm at the A-Loft in Kansas City,
Try to
Missouri.
get someone in the crowd of the Mind Goblin tonight. I bet that'll work, 'cause they'll be nervous.
I'm not.
You're
Alright.
Yeah.
not
No,
Akon?
I'm taking
Yeah.
my chains off. It's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Bacon, dude.
Bacon, dude. Yeah, I love an Italian sausage on there. I just think it holds the fat too. It's just
Yeah.
really good. A
Decadent.
nice moist sausage bite. Come on, it feels like a second meal on top of your meal already.
That's what we're going
And
for.
I gotta go. If I'm taking sausage, I gotta take. Maybe I could get this later, but I'm amongst aficionados, and I don't think I could necessarily. I'm taking mushrooms. Sean, I know that wasn't a threat for you.
Strong pick.
Fuck.
Strong.
Oh, just a piece of cheese pizza with just mushrooms makes me want to barf so hard.
Have you been to like had good mushroom? Like
There's no
have you been to
such
a triple
thing, my
bean?
friend.
And
We're not
that's-
talking this man into mushrooms.
There's
Like,
no such thing as a
triple
good
One
bean
triple
mushroom.
bean
Highland
is
Park?
fucking good.
It's
the
so
best
good.
mushroom I have ever had.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
the best
strong.
pizza they have.
It's
is
the best
mushroom
pizza
one.
they have, absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nancy Silverton. That place is fucking great.
Yeah, triple bean is fire.
I'll try. You give me a good mushroom. Of course I'll try it. But I just
I
don't
just
see
think
it.
I just think you don't speak of that language.
It's a
man.
texture thing. I just can't.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a bug in there. Yeah.
I love them though, especially with my first pick, a sausage and mushroom pizza.
Yeah,
That's about all I
Put
need.
an onion on there. I
Whoa,
love
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa!
I'm
You
not
know what
saying
you're
I'm
doing. Whoa!
it. I'm just spitballing.
Somebody else might take it, Carl.
Carl,
Fair
this is
enough.
the bad boy of the pizza draft.
That's what happened.
I like it.
I'm just getting excited. I'm just getting excited. I'm gonna calm it down.
Man's yelling, the man comes from yelling about pate, and we invite him here into our beautiful little tea room.
You're like a boxer.
You know, where there's rules,
Just
where there's manners.
Keeps
you know, all this
punching
shit is
everyone in
coming
the nuts. They're like, don't do it again. You're like, I won't do it again. And then boom, right in the nuts.
We fucking knew what happened. We invited a bull into our china shop, and this is on us. This is on.
I love it, man. Break some shit.
Malloy's gonna come bounce me.
He might, dude. He's sprinting towards your house right now. No, dude. Yeah, mushroom with I don't want to say other picks that are in the kind of mushroom
Uh-huh.
family, but sometimes you get the mushroom with a little bit of that oil. You know what I mean? Like mixed in with it too, just that umami flavor. It's just fucking. I just love it. It gives the pizza a depth of flavor. It's not a vegetable, but you can tell yourself it's a little healthier than some of the other options. Not really.
It's
but-
also one of the first high-end end toppings. I'd have it on like pizza, and I'd be like, mushroom's fine. And then when I first started having like really good pizza, I'd be like, oh, this
Yeah.
is like amazing.
It's not a vegetable?
It's a fungus.
mushrooms? No.
What's a mushroom?
It's a
fungus.
fungus.
I thought it was a vegetable. I thought that counted.
That's all right.
It's growing out of the ground. I mean, let's not split hairs here, but yeah, fuck it.
You weren't eating them anyway, so it's
No,
like,
they're not going in. Kyle had a veggie tray in the green room, and I'm like, I was just looking at him. I was like, you honestly think those are good, huh? And he goes, a lot of people do.
It's like finding out they don't have stick shift in Monaco, dude. It was never going to affect you.
A lot of it's really common to like vegetables and like adults.
I fucking love a mushroom, dude. Throw it on my pizza any day. Sean Jordan, time for your second pick. Mushrooms are off the table.
Yeah, they can stay all the way on the floor for the rest of my life. I'm gonna pick a little spicy. I'm a spicy boy. Cheese pizza with jalapenos all over it.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
on there, dude.
And if I'm not wrong, that's one that they have at Sizzle Pie. They have just cheese pizza with jalapeno. They got some funky name for it, but I think it's a pretty legit slice
yeah,
to
it's
get.
probably called like David Lee Roth's tape or something like that.
Where you're like,
Where you're like,
can I just
come
have the
on.
one? I don't want to say it, but can I have the one
Right.
with jalapenos?
I'm just
Somebody
pointing
say
to
it.
it. I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
It's Portland dive bar culture's version of like the Gratitude Cafe here in LA,
Right.
where you have to say like, I'll take the I am grateful.
Yeah.
Put up there, you have to say like, I will take the Ozzy Osbourne biting my head off a bat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Your two toppings is a fantastic pizza.
Totally.
Bacon and jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
I feel like in
Yeah.
the end, we're all going to imagine the slice with all 5 things on it. But yeah, man, cheese with jalapenos fits. You know something Zach taught me, Zach Toscani, and I don't know, he's a pioneer to me, but he would get a jalapeno, cut it up, and put it on like a cheese tombstone. And he would also like butter the
yeah.
bottom, which I was just like, you are on another level.
Shooshing it up a bit.
He should.
Yeah,
Zach Toscani
he
would
is
take a
really good
tombstone.
about that.
He would take a tombstone. He would take the Zankow chicken garlic butter that we would keep in the
Oh.
fridge.
Uh-huh.
He would apply it to the bottom of the tombstone, cook it up, and eat it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
That is.
Yeah.
He and I, like, I'll tell you, I've had some frozen pizzas. First time I saw him add shit to it, I was like, oh, of course you can add shit. Yeah, you can
I
do
want
that.
to try that now.
Yeah,
Right?
you should,
You
man.
could put that Zankou garlic sauce on anything though, and like
That
it would
shit.
probably be worse.
That shit.
We
That'd
could
be
just
dope.
draft shit we want to put that on.
Yeah, exactly. Shit to dip in Zankou sauce.
Yeah.
That's
My wife.
old country magic, dude. That old country magic.
Yeah, somebody killed for that sauce. You can taste it.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody did kill for
Yeah, that
that.
Zankow story is insane, dude.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
anyway,
it really is.
jalapenos, second pick, love them to death. I'm excited I got them. I don't know if anybody was going to take it, but I got nervous when Ian had two.
It was on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a spicy jalapeno on a pizza. I have some other spicy options.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna be pretty weird for the rest of this draft.
Yeah, I bet you are. Jelly beans. You got Michelangelo your pizza up, dude.
Jelly beans. I don't like jelly beans. Is that weird? I don't like them really at all.
It is weird that you don't like jelly beans.
Didn't you try to have a regular segment on this podcast where you would eat a jelly bean?
Yeah, it was funny though because they were like they could taste like barf or popcorn. It was those weird ones. So it was like
yeah.
it either tastes like rotten fish or I don't know,
Do
cherries.
you actively not like jelly beans, or do you just not care for them?
I don't. You know when they got jelly beans around, I'm like I wish you would have had anything different.
I would have thought that was top tier.
I'm officiating this man's wedding. Just one of the most dear humans in my heart, family or otherwise, and I would have said 100%. I would have bet most of my money that he likes jelly beans.
Yeah, I don't. It's like, yeah, I don't care for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how.
I'd rather have any Skittles, Starburst, anything. When jelly beans get there, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think they're good.
I don't like how the shell cracks a little bit. Bless you. How it just like, and then you got weird jelly bean pieces. It's not together. I don't know. I don't like them. Anyway, jalapenos. Yeah.
Butter popcorn jelly bean is good though.
It is. The flavors. I don't know.
Fair
Yeah.
assessment.
Yeah, they had their time. They were the hot candy for a
They had their
minute.
time. Jelly Belly had their time, and now it's like, all right, we're
Yeah, it was them and Chupa Chups were making moves.
Bro, Chupa Chups.
That was the top
Come
end sucker
on.
for a minute.
They were like Limp Bizkit, dude. They were the
Yeah.
biggest thing in the world for 3 years, and then they were
Tell
gone.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Dum Dum's still here.
You know, Salvador Dali designed their logo.
Dum
Dum
Dums?
Chupa Chups. Yeah, Chupa Chups.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like Dum Dums because I always bite them and chew them, and I never can make it through the whole thing
That's
like
a
a
personal
sucker.
issue.
You're
though.
the owl.
Yeah.
You're the owl.
Yeah,
You never made it
and then I'm
that
like,
way?
I don't like smashing hard stuff with my teeth.
A 2, a 3. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was. Yeah,
Shout out
dude.
to that owl. Also, Salvador Dali.
Yeah, that owl was also Salvador Dali. That's the owl from Harry Potter too, dude. That guy works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's surprisingly got a great house.
Yeah.
He bought it in the 70s.
You gotta stay working, man.
He's in the Palisades, dude. He lives next to Bob Balaban.
Yeah, he locked in that low APR.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta do it. That's how you
Yeah. His property tax is like so low. It's crazy. Dude. It's like $8,000 a year.
He's graduated from college multiple times. No one knows how he did it.
No, he's fucking out there, dude.
Yeah, 'cause he's an owl. That's the crazy part. Is he's an animal with a degree. I'm sorry.
Great hat. Carl, time for your second pick. Your first pick was the absence of toppings.
This is fucking tough. Obviously, there's been some strong picks. This is going to be a little out of left field, a little unorthodox. Not common, but I stand by it. My pick is a fried egg.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I have had it.
Never
Yeah,
had it.
yeah, obviously you don't see it a lot, but usually when you do see it, the fried egg is in the middle of the pizza.
Yeah.
So that means each slice gets a little bit of that fried egg goodness.
Yeah.
And it's good either way. It's good with like a little bit of the solid yolk where it's still soft, or it's good runny where you're like dipping the rest of the slice in.
I was
Yes.
born to run. Give me
I
that
think it
runny.
should be more common. I'm a huge egg guy, and I think it really adds a lot to the pizza.
So you put the egg in the middle, so like the
Yeah,
first bite of each slice,
gets a
pretty
bit of
much.
it. That's how you usually see it.
That's fun. That's
Yeah,
fun.
it's very fun.
I've only had it a couple times.
Yeah,
but
me
yeah,
too.
that is. Oh,
When you see fried egg on pizza, either that place knows exactly what they're doing, or they have no idea what they're doing.
Right. Or somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
There was like a picture on Twitter going around of like a baked bean and egg pizza, and like,
I'd fuck with
I
it,
mean,
honestly. I love
I'd
it.
eat it. Oh, I'm
I'd
trying it.
try
You
it.
want, you want English brekkie
Yeah,
on a
this sounds like
pizza?
a British thing.
it's very British. Those people, bro, they're so fun. Like, I mean, there's great food in England too, but like,
Yeah.
their
There's some weird
interpretations of
shit.
what's going on in America, like their versions of like American Mexican food are fucking, they
It
are
must be hilarious.
out there, dude. They don't know what they're doing. It's like they game of telephone to all the recipes to them.
I love that.
Yeah.
That sounds tight.
Brown sauce everywhere.
Yeah, there should be more. There should be more eggs on pizzas. I'm an egg on pizza advocate.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of it, but I'm absolutely in for sure. For sure.
Throw a little bacon on there. That's your breakfast slice right there.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the
You're doing
mushrooms
that
in
with
the other
toma-
room.
You're doing that with a tomato base too, huh? Right? It's like a tomato base.
I've seen it like tomato base. Like usually kind of I've actually seen it with like ham, like not like Spanish style ham, like Serrano.
Yeah.
Or like kind of like a prosciutto like situation.
Ooh,
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Oregano on
delicious.
that. Ooh.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for
Ham
it.
and eggs, baby.
Ham and eggs. Nothing wrong with that. Ham and eggs, bro. David, time for your second and third picks.
So my second pick, I'm going down to the core. Tell me if this is fair. I'm talking pesto sauce.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure.
I love a pesto pizza. I like pesto pizza more than I like marinara.
Yeah, so we're talking pesto
Really?
instead of tomato sauce, to be
Yes,
clear.
not the pesto drizzle.
Right.
The
No,
pesto
that's real good.
You like a pesto base over a marinara?
I do. I eat marinara like because I'm like with people.
Yeah.
I go
Because
through, like,
of society.
Yeah, 'cause, the man's trying to hold me down. But like, if it's just me ordering, I'll do like pesto and sausage.
Ooh.
Do you not get sick of like? So I can have a pesto, but I can only have like one piece. And if sometimes I want 8 pieces of pizza, and pesto I can only do like one of.
Listen, I get it. I
But
understand.
you can do a bunch, huh?
That's my favorite. I love it. I
Pesto's good as shit.
love it.
Strong pick.
Yeah, I love pesto.
It's fun, man.
Yeah, I really do. Pesto is what? It's pine nuts. It's parsley.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Olive oil.
Yeah, it's like greens. You got your basil, you
That's
got your
what pesto
parsley,
is?
you got your oil,
Yeah.
and you got your pine nuts. I think that's like and
think
you have to have
that's it,
some
and
like
garlic?
some cheese in there, like they
Yeah.
grate.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, like a pecorino romano situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an all-time sauce. There's no question.
Or a pecoree romano. You could put a pecoree romano in there too. Come on. Yeah, we're comedians after
Everyone
all.
has a solid one.
Yeah.
Everyone has a good one.
Everyone does have a good Ray
Strong
Romano.
praise across the board.
God bless them for giving that to us. I worked with his kid, with one of his twins.
Does he
I
sound
didn't
like
know
it?
he had twins.
Yeah, he had twins.
Does he have the hern?
He's got a little bit. He's got
Okay.
just a touch. Just enough to know he's a Romano, though. There's no mistaking it.
I'm a Romano. It's like the Gucci movie.
Ray Romano. Pesto. I fucking love pesto. That's a great pick. Yeah, I fucking love science. Time for your third pick.
My third pick, this is another very light topping, but I love it when it's on there. I'm taking a ricotta cheese.
Oh boy. Yes, dude.
I love ricotta on pizza. Like
Yes.
on top of the regular cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
Yeah, so
taking.
you get those little an archipelago of melting ricotta.
Yeah,
A
I
pesto
love
ricotta
it.
combo too. Ooh boy.
Yes. Oh my god. And it's the ricotta's all. The texture is soft.
That's
Yeah.
a double Italian hands
That's a
right there.
double-
Oh, it's close to the Gucci.
You see a lot chilling in one part of the slice, so you like bite around it to get yourself that dope bite.
Oh yeah.
Or you save that for last.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it.
The mommy's little good boy bite, dude.
As it's known.
As
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
Mama, yeah.
That's
You know,
the
it's the
deal.
culinary world. Carl knows about the mommy's little good boy
Of course.
bite.
I learned that in Rome.
This was a good boy bite. Saving yourself the mama's bite for last is like the gift you give yourself.
Yeah,
yeah.
always.
You're like, I deserve this.
It's not like the other bites aren't great. They're
Right.
also great, but you're
You're
like,
like, I'm
"Ah."
saving this bad boy. This bad boy's got cleanup right here.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I love that
Exactly.
ricotta cheese. It's got a little bit of sweetness in it, you know, that ricotta flavor. Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
I
good,
love
dude.
it. And it's just like, it's soft. It's like the texture is so, I just love it on pizza. It's so good.
You know what I recently realized? Incredibly easy to make at home.
Ricotta.
I've heard that.
You can make it in the microwave.
Really?
What are the
Run it
elements?
down. Yeah, yeah.
So you just put like you have to put like vinegar or lemon into like the liquid,
Yeah.
and then you can just microwave that and it curds up, because that's what ricotta is. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
How
incredibly
about
easy to
that?
do at home. Fresh ricotta.
I have to fuck around and get a boboli crust and make myself my own pizza.
Yeah, put the garlic sauce on the bottom, homemade ricotta on top. That's
Yeah.
that's a freezer pizza right there.
How did Ian Carmel died. What the fuck happened? Yeah, he died, dude. He died last night. What happened? I thought he was getting healthy. He was living his
Ricotta
life.
overdose.
He
Ricotta
fucking-
overdose, actually.
He found out how to make ricotta at home, and it was fucking over, dude. He blew up his house in a homemade ricotta explosion.
It's like a meth lab.
No, he was making cotta in there for sure.
Yeah, it's a cotta. It was a cotta cottage.
You
not a
smell
meth lab.
all that lemon in the air? That's
Yeah.
classic
They gotta
cotta.
tear that house down.
Yeah. Also all the cameras in front of the door. He was
Yeah,
making
he
cotta.
did. Come on. He had tunnels. He had tunnels all over the neighborhood, dude. He had a tunnel to Hail Mary Pizza. He had a tunnel across the river, dude. He was in Frogtown with that ricotta.
Oh man.
Great
Yeah.
pick, dude.
Ricotta.
Strong pick.
Carl, time for your third pick.
Fuck. This is tough. I wanted to do barbecue chicken, but I'm now realizing that is not one thing.
That is one thing.
I
You
think
can
it
take
counts as one thing.
Chicken that's like tossed in barbecue sauce could be one thing.
Yeah.
But there's two elements to the barbecue chicken. There's the chicken, and then there's the sauce. So I don't think I can legally do
I
that.
think you get that. I think you get it.
I'll give it to you.
Because
I'll
that's
give
a
it to you.
whole type of pizza. That's not a topping.
No, you're in, dude. You get the
in?
barbecue chicken. You don't get the other
Yeah.
stuff that's commonly
Associated with it, but
common
yeah.
with the barbecue chicken pizza, but you get the
Okay.
chicken, you get the barbecue stuff.
Honestly, I think if done right, it's one of the best all-time pizzas.
I'm so
I mean,
with
it's
you on
not
that.
traditional.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little unorthodox. I think it was actually created by California Pizza Kitchen,
Yeah.
which is a
Are
chain
you
in
serious?
California.
They made
And-
that up.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and in college, I would eat CPK all the time.
Yeah.
Because I grew up on the East Coast. I had never seen it until I moved out here for school. And I was like, well, this is the best restaurant I've ever been to in my life.
Dude.
And their goat, I mean, their like special is the barbecue chicken, which I correct me if I'm wrong, listening public, I think they may have invented that pizza.
My queen.
They started a movement.
Dana Schwartz worked at CPK. Let me ask her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's when done right, I don't know. When all the elements are hitting and there's some ranch drizzled on top, I mean, it is.
It is one of those things that you're like, this is technically pizza, but we're in a different neighborhood.
It's not even really pizza, but it is. Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, it's like, this is a sandwich. This is a cheesy chicken sandwich.
Right. Most of these pizzas are just like the slice is a vehicle.
That's
you
true.
know? I mean,
that's the beauty thing about pizza.
Yeah. Oh, here we
What's
go.
up, Depot?
Hey.
Speak on it, CPK.
How's it going? Yeah, I was for like 9 months, my senior year in high school, I was a waitress at CPK.
Hell yeah.
It was a great gig. I made so much money for like an 18-year-old. It was like $20 an hour, which felt like insane. And I haven't had California Pizza Kitchen since.
Yeah.
But here's the big question. Did Ian bring that up? Did California Pizza Kitchen invent barbecue chicken pizza?
They did, yeah.
Hell yeah.
They did.
I was just a waitress, so I never made the pizza, but they did every time they had something new on the menu. They would have us like stay after work and try it. So I got to like
Sounds amazing.
try like the mac and cheese bites and all that junk.
Those are
But
great.
yeah, no, I
Hell
scraped
yeah.
so much of the half-eaten CPK off plates into trash that now the smell of it, it makes me nauseous.
Deep
I can't do it.
trauma, deep trauma
I haven't had it since I liked it a lot. You got barbecue chicken pizza?
Yeah,
Carl did, yeah.
It's
Great
funny,
pick.
the day I graduated college, my parents were like, you just graduated college, we'll take you anywhere you want to eat. And I was like, CPK.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
And I ate there all the time. It wasn't like, but yeah, I probably haven't had it since I was, it's 2006, but it does rule.
It rules. I have a cake in the oven.
Oh yeah.
This is great. Thanks for letting me dip in.
Good to see you. Cake. Oh my God. Cake. What a fun thing to hear. I have a cake in the oven, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back
That's
to it.
reason to lead any situation, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using that. Sorry guys, I got a cake in the oven.
I got a cake in here. I got a split.
I got a cake in that. She undersold it too. It's a low quad upside down cake.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
well,
grew
obviously.
low quad from our backyard.
You are saying pigs.
Real nice little Saturday shaping up over there.
Nice.
Well, I know you got
Little
like
Saturday.
a bingo.
Low quad pesto, dude. Get out of here.
Little low quad pesto. I knew low quad pesto, dude.
Yeah, he could squat 800 pounds.
I believe you met my attorney, Loquat Pesto.
Low quad pesto and Levine.
They specialize in fruit law.
Yeah.
Fruit tort and fruit tart.
Fruit tart. Come on.
I mean, I was in the DA's office for a while, but then I just, fruit law is where all the money is.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to buy or do you want to rent for the rest
Come
of your
on,
life? You know?
come on. Sean Jordan, it's time for you to buy your third pick.
My third pick, I'm going to pick seasoned potatoes.
Oh yes, dude.
Almost
On
got
a
a potato.
pizza?
Yeah, me too.
Like the thin slice kind of.
Yeah. Like, just like little dollar coin, little slices of potato. It's
They're great.
fantastic.
Even like a roasted potato, like where it's got some, you got a third dimension to your pizza there all of a sudden. Come on.
Yeah, man.
It's delicious.
You go to like Pizza Schmitza, they're always cooking up fun stuff like that in Portland.
That's a real
But
place?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Portland.
It's you go get the funky
I thought, you
slices.
I thought you were just making a place up. Like, Pizza Schmitza.
We got pizza schmitza out there. We got hot lips. We got
I absolutely need to go to Pizza Schmitza.
There's sizzle pie. There's baby doll.
baby doll. Dude, Portland is like a fucking pizza city.
There's a lot of pizza. Yeah, there's a lot of pizza places, and they're pretty
There's
good.
pizza jerk up there.
Pizza Schmitza's real dank. They get, I don't want to dive in too much, but they'll play some serious jazz on their pizza, and it's
Fuck
fun.
yeah.
Because you go in and like they always have the traditional, but sometimes you're like, whoa, sure, with whatever they got. You're like, obviously,
You gotta roll with it.
yeah, obviously I'm gonna have that one that you had to pull out of the vault, and then a piece of pep in case this one sucks. But
Oh yeah.
Most like pizza innovation has like happened in America. Obviously, pizza's like from Naples, but like Italian Americans really like made pizza what it is today. But the best potato pizza that I've had was in Rome, where David and I have visited.
Yeah.
We go there.
And it's like an Italian thing, pizza con patate, and it's like that really thin shaved, and then it's like a white sauce.
Ooh.
So we're not talking marinara.
You're talking Alfredo?
It's a white slice, not an Alfredo, but like that, but really light. The whole thing's like very light. The potatoes are super, super thin, and it was like one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So good.
I love a light in general pizza.
Really,
airy.
really.
I like it airy in the crust, all that.
These food drafts, they really, really make me hungry. I know, like, I'm starving. I'm so excited to eat. This is tight. Yeah, potatoes. Gotta have.
Patate. These are my third and then my fourth picks. Well, we're flying through it. Man, okay.
It's getting hard now.
It's getting hard.
Yeah.
Where I have, especially because I have some things I really do want to get.
I think I gotta go.
I get Ben.
What was that?
I told David I asked if he wanted to get Ben. Pretty funny.
I hated it.
Fucking David.
Pretty good.
Fucking hated it.
Fuck you, David.
Pretty fucking good.
Did not like it.
I gotta go slightly bougie here. Well, I don't even know how bougie it really is,
Old
but I gotta
Virgin
put.
Kitty.
I'm putting a roasted garlic on a pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Great
man.
Like
pick.
a whole,
Very
it's a
good pick.
whole
Yeah.
fucking like
Yeah,
clove.
whole clove.
Yeah, whole clove garlic. Yeah.
And it's like it's
God.
maybe like roasted balsamic vinegar, and then
Yeah.
you just bite into. Oh,
You know it's
my
about
God.
to murder your breath.
Yeah, I don't care.
You don't give a shit.
Never
Yeah.
cared.
Never
I
cared.
feel like this shit is gonna make my breath smell so bad.
My room's gonna smell weird tomorrow. I don't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
at all,
Here's the
dude.
thing about garlic breath, though. Garlic to me smells good. If a girl had garlic on her breath, I'd be like, I like this.
Yeah, we live similar lives.
Yeah. This coming from the guy that drank 4 liters of wine in college? Sure.
Yeah, sure. I want to make out with garlic breath. I
Yeah.
love garlic.
And you know she's not a vampire.
Exactly. Win-win.
I want to make out with garlic breath. Go say that in a bar. Anyone in here got garlic breath? Let's get out of
Hey,
here.
baby.
It's one of those things. Garlic breath is as hot as the person who has it. You
That's
know what I
true,
mean?
right.
If somebody hot has garlic breath, it's not dissuading me even a little bit.
Long story short, I had a girl one time kiss me with a pouch of chew in her mouth. That was
nice.
gnarly.
That's just a power move, is what that is.
Yeah.
That is so.
That is Sioux Falls suplex right there.
There were
Yeah.
so many wrong moves you made to
Yeah.
get to that point.
That's when you have to reevaluate your whole life.
I really shortened up the story, but yeah, the whole story is littered with bad moves.
You put yourself in that position.
Not a bad turn.
Nothing about that is good.
I don't want to victim blame here, but
Yeah, no, it's not well.
I got to give a shout out to Cart Driver in Denver. Very good pizza. They have
Hey.
a slice that features whole roasted garlic cloves with clams and ham.
oh my god.
Really?
And really, really good pizza. It comes with a big lemon thing to squeeze on it right before you eat it.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Very strong. If you're ever in Denver, check out Cart Driver.
I just thought if you get like a roasted balsamic vinegar
Cart
and then like some
driver?
ricotta and they're sharing a piece, you know what I mean? Just use other picks to throw in there. Maybe some of the sausage with a little fennel in there. It's fucking
Yeah,
hard to beat that.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Nothing's
Fly,
better.
man.
Stuff is only as good. You know what I mean? Sean, you like garlic, right?
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's so fucking good.
I love it. It's funny because Laura's dad hates it. Like, he can't even smell it. He can't be in the room.
It's a fucking
He's a vampire.
He would not do well in Jersey at all.
Wait, doesn't that mean... Wait, is Laura a vampire? Is Maxine?
No, it's
Is she
it's
the link?
It's matrilineal. It's like Judaism.
Yes, matrilineal.
Vampirism is like Judaism. It's matrilineal. So Laura's mom's a vampire, she's a vampire, and Laura's a vampire. But if not, you're okay.
And Maxine is Blade, like David just...
Yeah. Either way, Maxine's Blade.
Yeah. And that means you're Kenny Rogers? I don't remember the movies well.
It's Kenny Rogers.
Was Kenny Rogers in? No, Chris Christopherson.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers?
Now here's the thing about vampires: you gotta know when to hold them,
Yeah.
and you gotta know when to fold them.
Vampires love my
Please listen to me,
signature.
goddammit.
Vampires love my signature chicken.
When I meet a real mean one, I just play the gambler and it calms them down. And then I murder them. Kenny Rogers.
Oh boy. Shout out to Kenny Rogers, though.
We stopped at the duty-free store, and I heard there was a baby
couldn't eat
crying
his poop?
in the bathroom. No, I heard a baby crying in the bathroom, and I almost started crying. That's how much I miss Maxine. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Sean Jordan's tall-ass daughter, Maxine Jordan.
She's a woman. You know, I'm
Yeah.
using that a little bit when you said that you're like, Maxine sounds like a secretary that's had it up to here. I started doing a joke where I'm like, people ask if we have a boy or a girl, and I say we don't. We have a woman named Maxine.
That's hilarious. That's very good. funny guy, Sean Jordan.
I try.
He's a funny guy, that Sean Jordan. He'll get
Uh-oh, I'm gonna get
He'll
moved.
get you.
Oh, shit.
you. He'll get you.
I like that you moved the computer. Wait, let me.
Folks, he's dancing. You can't
Let
see
me
he's
flip it
dancing.
into good mood.
Time for my fourth pick, which we'll get to right after we take another short break.
This episode of All Fantasy Everything is brought to you by Fume. Cold turkey, listen, it's hard to do. It's hard to just break a bad habit. You can't just stop most of the time. But we have a good way for you to do it. We're not talking about hypnosis or like any crazy tricks from your neighbor or anything like that. We're talking about our sponsor, Fume, and the way they look at the problem in a different way. Because not everything in a bad habit is wrong necessarily. So instead of a drastic, uncomfortable, life-altering change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? That's a pretty simple concept, right? Fume is an innovative, award-winning device that does just that. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses all natural, delicious flavors. You get it. You get what I'm saying. Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy, and it makes replacing your bad habit very easy. Your Fume comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts, magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is extremely helpful for de-stressing and anxiety when you're breaking your habit. I do this thing all the time, just in general for anxiety, where I like tap each of my fingers an individual, like a certain amount of times. Pretty wild. We all have our tics. And with Fume, when you look at it, it's weighted perfectly. You know, it's balanced. It's fun to fidget with. You just mess around. It's like doing that thing where you can like flip it in between your fingers, and it looks nice. You know, it just doesn't look like a magic wand or anything. It's just got beautiful wood on it. The shape is very simple, easy. So shopping is something we all put off because it is extremely hard. But switching to Fume is easy, enjoyable, and even fun. Fume has served over 100,000 customers and has thousands of success stories, and there's no reason that can't be you. Join Fume in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to tryfume.com and use code AFE to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfum.com and use code AFE to save an additional 10% off your order today. Again, tryfume.com/AFE to save an additional 10% off your order today.
And we're back. Welcome back to All Fantasy Everything, a podcast already in progress. My name is Ian Carmel. I just made my third pick. And I'm about to make my fourth.
All right, good. Can you put lotion on your pizza?
That wouldn't be poison.
Sunscreen?
Oh, look I went high culture with my last pick. I'm about to go about as low culture as you can go.
No.
I'm taking ranch dressing.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Had to get it. Arguably a first round pick I'm getting here in the fourth round.
That's true.
I swear to God, my buddy Aaron was the first person to do that, but I'm sure everybody thinks that.
That's
about
so
everybody.
ridiculous.
I think they're...
Way.
We were at lunch, and I'm like, he was dipping in ranch, and I was like, holy buckets.
What
So this
year?
was like 96, 90,
No, I don't know.
97
way.
maybe.
I mean, the ranch boom started in what, 92, 93?
That's a great question.
I don't think it started till like 2000, honestly.
The ranch boom? No. I remember they started pushing. Yeah, when did they start pushing ranch?
I feel like the Midwest is heavier on ranch usage than the coasts. Not that ranch isn't universally beloved. I didn't see anyone dip pizza in ranch until I moved away from Philadelphia. Because and maybe people do it there now, but like that was just not something we did.
You couldn't get ranch at like Hardee's or Arby's or anywhere before 2000, I swear.
That's
Hidden Valley was around in the
way
90s, and
It
ranch
was,
was
but it was
invented
for
like
salads.
In the late 1980s, ranch started to appear as a dip, and in 1992, ranch overtook Italian as America's most popular salad dressing.
What did I say?
Hold on, no.
What did I say about the ranch boom?
No. That's for
I
salad,
said 92.
though. Yeah, but that's not
He said a dip.
Right, but I'm saying,
screaming.
when could you get it? When could you go to like Dairy Queen, somewhere where they do not have salad on the menu, and get
a
ranch
dressing
as
blizzard?
a yeah? Fuck, don't threaten me.
with your chicken tendies. Get a little ranch with the tendies.
Yeah, when could you do that? Because to me, that's when ranch
In 1949, Thayer, Nebraska native Steve Henson moved with his wife to the Anchorage, Alaska area where he worked as a plumbing contractor for 3 years in the remote Alaskan bush.
A sturdy couple.
Endeavoring to keep his work crews happy, he invented a new salad dressing. Henson's success in the plumbing business enabled him to retire at age 35. This with articles
My
everywhere.
boys need dip. They're out here working on the pipes.
Yeah,
35?
So he invented in Alaska, and then he retired at 35, and they moved with his wife to Santa Barbara. And after a year and a half, the restless Henson, searching for some livelihood to occupy his time, purchased the Sweetwater Ranch in San Marcos Pass and renamed it Hidden Valley
That's the
Ranch.
Hidden Valley, baby. It's a real place.
He named it Hidden Valley Ranch.
That's fun.
Wow. In creating the menu for the ranch kitchen, Henson served the salad dressing he had created in Alaska, which the guests enjoyed. How about that?
I mean, this man's a pioneer and he's a hero. There should be a
Why
statue
don't
of
we
him.
know this guy's name?
What was that show? What was that show where 3-6's wife was on there making ranch out of whipped cream and
Adventures in
sugar?
Hollywood.
What was it? It was like
It was whipped cream out of ranch and sugar.
That's
and
right. That's
it
right.
was
Whipped
not
cream out
his
of ranch. Was it Juicy J? Was it Juicy J's like?
No, it was
Ren-
that guy Patrice, Big Trees.
Okay.
Cool Ranch Doritos popped up in 1987, so at that point I think we're reaching like cultural saturation.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
you, 96 was not the beginning.
I'm saying. Okay. All right.
Your friend may have been on the vanguard. He may have been on the edge of it. I don't know if he created it, but he was an early adopter.
How about this? If anybody knows when you could start getting ranch at a Dairy Queen, that's going to be my gauge. Because as
That's a
soon
Dairy Queen to Dairy Queen basis, dude.
I don't think Dairy Queen
Yeah.
is like the barometer of this.
I feel like Ian's feeding you the truth and you don't want to take it.
I'm not asking when ranch was invented. I'm saying like when could you?
When did it get taken over as the top? 92.
No, but that's a salad dressing. When was it popularized as a dip at places they don't have
But
salad?
honey mustard's a salad dressing. Every dip is a salad dressing. Most
Yeah.
of them, not all of them, a lot of them.
Olive oil's a salad dressing.
Olive oil is a woman, David.
She's married to Popeye.
Do not besmirch.
You're like a real Bluto right now.
And what's a Pluto?
I think there's a fight in the hall.
Nice, dude. Go
Dude, I swear to God, there's dogs fighting out here.
Go videotape it for Sean.
Kyle just texted me. He's like, are there dogs fighting? I don't know. Hotels can get wild, man. It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You
it's
never
supposed to be
know.
peaceful.
Well, hotel everybody, even the mayor.
Hotel these nuts.
Oh, man.
She told the mayor. Sean, time for your fourth pick, dude. I took ranch. It's delicious. It's fucking, dipping any pizza into a ranch, you're having a good time.
Oh,
You
yeah.
want to dip every bite, though? I mean, dipping
That's a bit
crust,
much.
yes. Dipping at the end, yes. If you're dipping every single bite,
I like
it there.
I like
It
a
is like,
second
do
dip.
you like ranch? Or
Yeah.
do you like
Yeah.
pizza or do you like ranch?
Yeah.
I like my first bite sans ranch. I like my second bite with some ranch, and then I'll dip the crust.
yeah, crust, it's a
I'll
must.
dip the whole
It's a
thing.
must for that crust.
Since I thought you were going to go this way, and I'm happy that you didn't, but since you picked ranch, for my fourth pick, I got to pick hot sauce. It's
Yeah.
just got it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Strong.
it's this would make you think that I don't like pizza when you see how much hot sauce I might put on it, because you're
It's a
like,
lot.
what do you?
But
can't
to be
even
fair, that's
taste it.
anything that you put hot sauce on.
It is, but sometimes when I'm eating pizza, and I'm just like, well, that's almost rude, and it's what am I even getting pizza for? That's why I get cheese pizza a lot, is because I'm like, there's no point spending the extra
It's a
dollar on
vehicle to
anything
get
else.
hot sauce into your body.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of times I like to have a couple, because on the slice you can have like a runnier hot sauce, but then the crust you need like a sriracha or something that's
Yeah,
gonna
that's advanced
stay on.
tactics.
Well, I guess
sorry.
you get sriracha. No, you get
Yeah.
sriracha.
Well, it's you
Yeah.
know.
Now that
Default-
you get
default,
sriracha,
yeah.
now that you get sriracha, can I just say a
Yeah.
tombstone pizza,
Oh,
ranch dressing, sriracha.
yeah, dude.
Garlic sauce on the bottom.
Garlic sauce on the bottom.
Jalapenos on it.
On a
We're building
Sunday,
the ultimate freezer pizza.
You're having a great time.
on a Sunday, we're watching The Town. Forget
Come
about
on.
it. We're watching one of my movies, The
You're
Town.
about
The
45
Departed.
minutes off a microwave quesadilla.
Yeah, dude.
Fire up the town.
Yep. Hey, Ian, you want to watch The Town? Of course
Yes.
I want to watch The Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Danny had never seen Inside Man. I got to treat it a little.
Oh,
Oh,
Denzel.
my
I've
God,
always
that
is
movie
my-
fucking rips.
So
Clive
fucking
Owen is my
good.
guy.
It's always
Denzel murders it. Who is it? Jodie Foster.
Jodie
right?
Foster, dude. Jodie Foster freeze.
We're like, there's something going on with you, Jodie Foster. You're crooked. It's
Yeah.
fun.
That movie rules.
Yep. Yeah, hot sauce. It's not. pretty basic. I go pretty hard in the paint with it, and I love it.
You're a hot sauce man from way back.
I sweat sometimes. Laurel should be like, "Why do you do it so much that you sweat?" I'm like, it's me. It's not your pizza, it's mine. So
I love it when people ask a question like that, where it's like you're clearly doing something kind of stupid, and you're like,
what do you want me to do?
yeah, why are you such a bitch?
I have a question for you.
Let me answer your question with a question. Why are you harshing my mellow?
You're not looking for information. You're looking for humiliation. You know what's happening. You know I know what's happening.
Look at me and dunk like that. All right.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
You're not the only one with handles.
I also poop sometimes. You want to bring it up?
Now I gotta get some information on you and come back over the top. I don't want to do that. Hot sauce,
Hot
dude.
sauce, great pick.
Hot
Yeah.
sauce, man. Carl, time for your fourth pick.
All right. Well, this one's a little unorthodox, but you gave me barbecue chicken. You gave me an inch. I'm taking a mile. But this actually works because it is one single thing. So the topping is steak. But I need to qualify this because this is a thing that's not common, but I grew up loving it. It'd be my favorite thing. So it's cheesesteak pizza. And here's how it operates. There's no sauce.
I feel like there's 5 picks coming at us right now.
There's no sauce on this pie. So you have bread, you have steak and cheese, and then you have another layer of bread over the top of the pizza.
It's a sandwich.
It's a calzone.
But it's a pizza.
Did you just find a way to draft a cheesesteak?
It's cheesesteak pizza, and it's the topping is steak because it's just cheese and steak.
Is it a win-win situation or is it a provolone?
It's usually just like I think it was like a mozzarella provolone mix.
Okay.
But it was like it sounds like crazy like cheesesteak pizza, but it was very like simple.
All right.
And the little
Sounds amazing to me.
the thin layer of breading over the top of the pizza really made it because it's like the steak would be between 2 pieces of breading like it would be with a cheesesteak.
Like a sandwich.
So it's not sliding everywhere like a child in the backseat of an Oldsmobile.
It's not just a pizza covered in steak. It's not chaos. It's
Yeah.
confined. It's contained. Got to give a shout out to Bella Italia, my neighborhood slice joint growing up. It's still there, baby. Bella Italia, Ardmore, Pennsylvania. And I still to this day, I don't know, maybe it's the power of nostalgia, but it's like one of my top pizzas of all time.
Sbarro used to sell pizza with a roof on it, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they did,
Well, it's like isn't that a calzone? Do you just make a big calzone?
Well,
and cover it in
calzone's
the
like a
slices?
fold. This
Yeah.
is, this was flat.
Okay.
This was
All right.
circular. Calzone's basically just a folded guy.
Yeah.
I get that. Cheesesteak.
Oh, dude, sounds amazing. I've been guilty of that where I'll get a slice and I'll just I'll put some shit from other stuff on it and try to balance it on the slice until it gets up there, So it's nice to have a jacket on it like that.
Is it St. Louis that has the fucking insane pizza with the weird cheese mix?
What is the St. Louis
I
pizza?
don't know. I thought they
Yeah.
fried raviolis over
It
there.
has to be Provel cheese, which is a
Oh,
processed
right.
cheese that blends cheddar, Swiss, and provolone.
Somebody get Murphy Lee or Q1 or Courtney B or whatever their names are. Get them on the phone. Get one of them.
Elon, where are you getting that pizza? Are you dying?
Oh, I'm baking it actually.
Well, Rhode Island has like its own pizza? Whoa.
Yeah, New Haven, Connecticut has like a really strong pizza
I've
scene.
heard
They call
that.
it a pizza. For whatever reason, they added an A to the beginning.
Keep talking. I gotta go talk to a dude building a garden box for me.
Oh shit! Huge
right.
Saturday at the Carmel household.
Jesus.
What is going on over there? Garden box is being constructed.
Ian's going to buy some cocaine.
He just ordered a pizza. He's like getting it in the background. We're like that. Oh, he's getting a box. What?
This guy's building a garden box for me out there.
I got to go see a man about a garden box.
I don't know if I've ever paid anybody to build something for me.
Yeah, I absolutely have.
I'm
man.
about so I think foolishly that I can do all this stuff. We just bought the crib and the yard. I was like, we can maintain this, and I'm realizing I would just absolutely rather have somebody maintain it who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to chill in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like the weeds, I want them to be like manageable, and I say I'm gonna go pick them, but I don't. I don't. I was like, I'm gonna pick 50 a day, and even that is like I don't do it.
Oh
That takes
yeah,
maybe
with
10
weeds,
minutes.
if you're gonna do it, you gotta just be like, I'm gonna do it.
It has to be total war. You can't
Yeah,
halfway it.
you can't you can't piece by piece that shit.
We did it when we were moving out of the old crib. I spent like 3 days probably. I had to rip up all the grass in this certain part of the yard and all the weeds. And I like clocked in for 3 days, like, I don't know, 10 hours probably.
You need to call in a professional. You need to call in a hitter, you know?
Yeah, you gotta call in or get a kid. Hit one of the local kids.
$20?
Yeah, weed
Shiny
whack
little quarter.
it.
Yeah, that's a good.
Although
that's a
I
good
do
call.
like weed whacking. It's like power washing. Where it's
Oh, we got a Ryobi weed whacker. It's
Yeah,
so
it's fun.
fun. I like making that little line in between the sidewalk and the yard, where it's like a
yeah.
tiny
You
little
feel like
ditch.
a barber lining up the line. You're like,
yeah,
ooh, this is
100%.
Chris.
You just step back and you're like, I did that to the yard. I made the yard look dang.
All right, I'm back. I had to go feel like less of a man for about 35 seconds. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's exactly. Did you hear me?
No, I just.
Oh, that's exactly what I said.
All you, man.
I used to one summer I was building picket fences for all these condos, and it would just be a bunch of old guys coming out doing that with us.
Fucking Tom Sawyer over here.
Yeah, it'd be like old guys like, oh yeah, what do you got a post hole digger? Okay, I'm gonna go back in. The wife is nagging me. I'm a man.
What I'm capable of is offering you LaCroix. That's what I can bring to the situation. Would you
I
guys
love
like
it when these dudes, they walk me through what's going on, because we've had, like, we just got a new dishwasher, we had to get our bathroom vents hooked up to the roof and stuff, and then they'll be like, so come on over to the roof, I'll show you what's going on, and I go, sure, we can do the song and dance, that's fine. The spaghetti's gonna slide off the fridge, my friend, it's, you know what I mean? I don't know why you think you have to tell me, I trust you, just go ahead and fix it, it's...
But all right.
He thinks you know the terms.
So this is insulation, huh? Don't touch that, is what I've learned, don't touch
It'll make my mouth itchy.
You need to do this now so you can fuck your wife later. Fine.
It's so funny because I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'd rather be watching Mad Men down there like it was.
Oh man. David, time for your fourth pick and your fifth and your final pick.
My fourth pick, this is going to turn a lot of people off probably, but I had to pick it because it took me so long to overcome the stigma. And once I did, I was so happy that I had tried it. I'm picking anchovies.
Yes.
Ugh.
Absolutely.
I love it. Like, if they're really good, and like, because sometimes they'll go too heavy-handed on it, but especially with like a ricotta and then anchovy on just a little bit. Ooh,
Is
that shit
anchovy, is it seriously like a little, it's not, right? It's like you spread.
It's like a little fillet. It's like a little
it's like a little
fish
fillet though. It's not like the actual, you don't see the face and shit, right? It's like a tiny little fillet.
No, that's just from the Ninja Turtles.
I've never seen it, I don't think, in real life. I don't think I've ever seen.
They're so salty and good, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
they're just really tiny. I like it. Like when I was in oh man, Ian, if you go to Nice, France, you should go to the little market at the outdoor market there. They had these anchovy fillets that were like with infused truffle oil, and we just bought bread and just put a piece on the French bread and like poured a little
butter on there.
Oh my god, the shit was fucking amazing. I love anchovies.
Anchovy fillet.
Yeah, so yeah. And yeah, on pizza, because for so many years, everybody's like, yeah. And then I actually tried it, and I was like, this is, when done right, it's pretty amazing.
We were yucking, dude.
Yeah, we didn't know we were yucking.
Yeah.
I blame like popular culture and maybe the Ninja Turtles for like, it was instilled in us at a young age, like, ooh, anchovies gross. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Anchovies are great.
Yeah.
It was like an 80s thing.
Yeah.
80s movies or whatever, even they'd be like anchovies, and everyone's like, ugh.
It became like a fucking like meme or like a punchline.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't fair because anchovies is delicious. Anchovies are delicious.
With extra anchovies.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a booger and barf pizza with extra anchovies. Stop it, Chad! You know, that's like every 80s movie, dude.
Exactly.
Anchovies and Redondo.
Raging Bull that happened in? That was it.
You name it.
Yeah, dude. Howard's End, it happened in all of them.
Oh man.
Anchovies, great pick.
Yeah. And then for my lightning round, I gotta pick a vegetable, pretty easy one. I'm picking spinach.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I like spinach on pizza.
Yeah.
Wild card.
Yeah.
You like it wilted, or do you what's your move?
I like it wilted. I like it like baked into it. Yeah. I like it though.
That could be
Yeah, like a spinach.
I tolerate it. I don't. Does spinach have like a taste? I don't mind it, but it doesn't taste like anything to me.
I feel like my draft was a direct affront to you specifically.
Yeah, seriously,
and I'm sorry, Sean.
You slapped me in the face 5 times just now.
Spinach with a ricotta and a white sauce is like very good.
Ooh,
That
yeah.
could be very good. And like garlic, like the whole clove garlic, white sauce, ricotta, spinach.
Yeah,
That's a
or
good.
the-
That's a
the
good
whole
slice.
cream pie.
The caprese, all that
Yeah.
stuff, man. I love it.
Yeah. Delicious. Spinach.
Espinaca.
Carl, time for your last pick.
I'm going veggie as well, and I'm shocked that this has not been picked yet. I mean, it's more of a, it's almost more of a like a complementary player, a side player who works well with others, but stands very strong on his own. I'm gonna say, I'm going fucking onion, baby.
I was
Yeah,
thinking that.
shit,
It was-
yeah.
I was thinking that.
That was gonna be my
I
last
mean,
pick.
I think sausage and onion might be like an ultimate pizza for me. But even if you just get a good plain slice with like nice roasted onion on it,
Oh,
fucking delicious.
a caramelized onion.
I don't
a
even
roasted
need peppers.
onion.
I like peppers, but like it's all
Yeah.
about the onion for me.
Yeah, onion over peppers for sure too.
A pickled red onion on the right pizza.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's advanced tactics.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that acid is splashing through there. You're having a good time.
Yeah, and obviously works well in so many scenarios.
Sean's pissed.
I got nothing to say. It's like watching someone, I don't know, make a huge mistake. Make out with my ex or something. I'm just like,
Mistake.
that pizza with just onion sounds
It's
so
so
insane
good.
to me.
Yeah.
So good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I had it on my list.
I like it. I think I like an onion flavor. I don't know. I like sour cream and onion dip and shit. But
Yeah.
onions to me they're putrid.
You like? What about caramelized onions?
Again, I can tolerate them. If you were to give me something and sneak some caramelized onions in there and not tell me, I probably wouldn't even notice.
What about like on a burger?
Ooh,
No,
onion
God, no.
jam.
Oh, onion
Oh.
jam. Oh man.
That sounds
God, no.
horrible. No
Do
way.
you eat like raw onions on burgers though, like on a Whopper or something? You don't
Yeah.
even do that.
No. Those are the worst. I had onion rings last night because that's what I was tossed.
What about that McDonald's burger where they're all like minced up? You know, like the classic McDonald's
That's
hamburger.
the worst kind of onion
Oh,
to
I
me.
love that.
Oh, I love that on a hot dog. I mean, we're talking about.
Ooh.
Now, clearly we're hungry. We're just talking about
Well,
food.
David, you like plain hot dogs, David. You don't. I was with you in Chicago and you ordered 2 plain hot
Oh,
dogs.
I don't like plain glizzies. That was just what life threw at me that day.
Naked glizzies.
Oh man, it was a bad scene.
We were doing a live show in Chicago, and David the whole time was pushing for us to get a Chicago dog. We went to some like bougie
Right.
restaurant. The whole time David was like, "I just want a Chicago dog. I just want a Chicago dog."
Sure.
We ran out of time. We had to go to the venue. David Postmated from the Wiener Circle, I think, from like a classic
Right.
Chicago
Yeah,
hot
like a
doggery.
good spot.
And you had to add all the toppings individually. David didn't know that. To what was labeled,
my
in David's
God.
defense, to what was labeled a Chicago dog, you had to then add individually.
No, that just doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Because the Chicago dog is a set thing.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
the
I want
best.
all the stuff. I want the celery salt. I want all the bullshit.
So the delivery guy turns up with 2 naked glizzies. You're staring down the
Naked glizzies,
barrel of the
dude.
double barrel. Fucking.
And then somebody ordered him one though,
It was
right?
a bad day. Yeah,
Someone got
somebody
you one?
ordered me one from the stage, which was the coolest.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I do really like how extra they get. It's like there's tomato slices in there. There's like a whole
Yeah.
pickle. I'm like, I
Yeah, I
love
love. Yeah, me
Throw
too.
it on
Me
there.
too. Me too.
And
so
again,
much.
we wonder why this guy felt like he could talk at the show last night. Just all I'm saying is,
this. You're cultivating a rowdy fandom, guys.
Sow the
You're
wind.
reaping what you're sowing.
yeah.
Rather people get us dinner on stage.
We can't shirk our responsibility at all. We're culpable. John Jordan, time for your final pick.
Shout out Ian's Pizza in Madison. Mac and cheese, baby.
Oh,
Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great
Damn.
fifth pick.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. I feel like you when Carl picked onions. I don't. Every time I have it, I'm like, this is lame.
Oh no.
And like
Oh,
CC's
no.
or whatever, I don't
Oh,
like it.
it's
I don't like it.
the best.
It's pasta on bread. It's insane.
It's not, man. World's on fire, dude. Enjoy it while you can.
There, you know, to each his own too. To each his own.
Sure.
I would
That's the way he
never.
likes it, and he never gets bored.
When I have it, it is at Ian's Pizza in Madison after performing at Comedy on Stage. So it's always about the same kind of night.
You're talking about a terroir here situation.
Yeah.
You're talking
Yeah,
about the
it's a
whole
specific
land
pie.
and the, yeah.
It's I mean, I wanted to pick it first, but I knew it would have not gone over that well, so I waited till 5th, and It's a
God,
nice,
baby.
a nice end of the draft pick.
Return of the Mac, dude, right at the end there. All right. Time for my final pick. Ooh, there's so many good ones.
There are a lot left. Huh?
Beats is still there.
Jeans.
You want to pick Beats?
Pizza. I'm gonna put a piece of pizza on the pizza.
I've had some good.
Top it with another piece. Dude.
They do that in Buenos Aires. They put they have this chickpea thing that they cut into a slice and they put it on their pizza slice and they eat them together. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
Wow.
See, I like that.
Pretty good.
All right. In our fucking worldview. I'm gonna take it. I actually prefer this to a jalapeno. Taking the banana pepper, the pepperoncini.
Oh,
Yes.
pepperoncini.
You
Okay.
didn't even, yeah. Of
They're
course.
Sweeter.
They're a
Yeah,
little sweeter. They're a little less spicy. I like. It's a different bite.
It's a nicer color. Honestly,
on
it's
the
like
tongue more.
Eat
brighter.
that all day.
Yeah.
I think it's a great pick.
That's my final pick. I just
Very
love
good,
that
very
little
good pick.
spicy bite on there. That wraps us up. Marissa, do you have a pick for a pizza topping?
Nothing that's still left on the board, so I'm gonna bag David's anchovy pick, but only on the side because sometimes there's like too many anchovies on the pizza and it gets way too salty. So
Way
Yeah,
too salty.
for sure.
You need to control the distribution.
exactly,
Yeah.
I gotta control the distribution of salt.
Good
Yeah.
call. Good
Yeah,
call.
of course.
It's a nuance.
Yeah.
Her pick is a nuance, and that's what you get from a Marissa Mel, like a fucking seasoned podcast professional. To recap, David, you went first. You took pepperoni, pesto, ricotta, anchovies, and spinach. Carl, you went second. You took plain, no toppings. A fucking
Gangster.
connoisseur's move.
Gangster.
Fried egg, barbecue chicken, cheesesteak, and onion. Sean, you went third. You took bacon, jalapeno, nice seasoned potato, hot sauce, and macaroni and cheese.
Good picks.
Yeah. I went last. I took Italian sausage, mushrooms, roasted garlic, ranch dressing, and banana peppers.
Oh, yeah.
We left some good ones on the board.
Yeah,
though. We
really
left some
good picks
shit.
all around, guys.
Green peppers.
Yeah, green
All
pepper.
the
Yeah.
olives are left.
Olives, yeah.
olives.
Chorizo,
Yeah, balsamic.
Blue cheese. was
red
one.
pepper flakes, dude.
Hot honey is popular these days. Not for me, but
Yes.
hot honey's big.
Yeah, dude.
What is
Yeah.
hot honey? What
Shout
is
out
this?
to Bojo's Colorado style pizza. They always
What is-
serve
what
it
is
with,
this?
Hot honey will give you a bojo, dude. That's the other thing.
Is it spicy? Is the honey spicy?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Calabrian chilies in the honey. Roberta's in Brooklyn, and they've opened in LA in the last few years. They like pioneered that, and it's become like a.
Whoa.
I see it everywhere now. I don't
Yeah.
love it, but like I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
it's-
it. I've never even seen it, and I love it.
The aforementioned prosciutto, meatballs, arugula.
Meatball is a
Yeah.
great. Meatball is a tier A topping, I think.
Yeah,
It's
they're so
underutilized.
good.
Shout out to Mike Malloy. He loves putting meat. Every time he gets pizza,
He is a
he's always
meatball.
like, what do we want, meatballs?
Dude, I had shepherd's pie pizza and Sioux Falls last time I was there. It was so good.
Whoa.
So good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are the mashed potatoes like spread? Like what are
Yeah.
we talking here?
Yeah, it was like mashed potato. Really, it was shepherd's pie on like saucy
Is
bread.
it a gravy base rather than a hot
Yeah,
than a
no
tomato?
sauce, right?
Whoa.
You know, I don't know. It really felt like shepherd's pie on bread.
I'd love to try that.
It was so good.
I have to say it didn't get picked, but pineapple.
Yeah. I feel like everyone kind of hates on pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
I
like
don't
pineapple.
I don't like it.
I do like it if it's done right.
You know, I always take it off and I eat it. So if I get pineapple, Canadian bacon, or whatever, I always take the pineapple off and eat it before I eat the slice.
Hot honey is good with a pineapple, Canadian bacon and pineapple.
Yes, I
I
can
can
see
see
that.
that. Yeah.
You get the saltiness, you get the sweetness, you get a little spiciness there.
Yeah.
No,
Canadian bacon didn't get picked.
No, it did.
Yeah.
Can't believe Mars didn't go to bat for it.
Oh no, American bacon is superior.
Whoa.
Whoa.
She said it.
Say it loud.
Dallas.
Say it loud. That's what I'm talking about.
USA.
Somebody's about to get deported.
Feta cheese is good. There's just so many. And we
Yeah,
want to hear
Alfredo
yours.
sauce.
Alfredo, Sean Jordan, big Alfredo guy. Hit us up at allfantasypod on Twitter, allfantasypodcast@gmail.com. Shout out to everyone on the AFE Patreon. Shout out to everyone on the AFE subreddit, the AFE Shaslackity. Shout out to St. Sue Carmel. Shout out to Haji Beats. Shout out to Frankie Ocean. Shout out to Sid the Dude. And more important than all of that, tune in next week to another brand new episode of All Fantasy Everything.
Shaklackity.
That was a headgum podcast.
Wow.
This is a headgum podcast.
And now, an overly direct spokesperson for DirecTV.
DirecTV has two great ways to get the entertainment you love, through satellite or internet. Just like I've got two great ways to deliver my lines, assertive and assured. Here, listen. Now you can get DirecTV through satellite or internet. And now you can get DirecTV through satellite or internet. Yep, still got it.
The same great TV, with or without a satellite. Call 1-800-DIRECTV to guarantee your price for 2 years.
Welcome to another brand new episode of All Fantasy Everything. The podcast that waits right until you start talking and then introduces itself. Right until. What were you going to say? Were you going to say something we can say on air? Something
Definitely not. No, it was good. Yeah, no.
We're coming out. I want to come out hot on this. I don't usually do hot. Screams. If you are in the Midwest area, it is. If you're listening to this, it's Thursday night. Maybe it's Friday morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we have added at the 10,000 Laughs Comedy Festival in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Boom goes the dynamite.
We've added a second live All Fantasy Everything.
Oh shit!
We just added it today.
Liver, drunker, All Fantasy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be liver and drunker on
I'm gonna be bigger and blacker.
It's gonna be bigger and blacker. Because the G is silent, who was going to be in Mexico, settling unknown scores, is instead going to be in Minneapolis with us.
Settling new scores.
Settling new scores.
Don't worry, I'll still be eating tamales all weekend, though.
Dude,
come see about me.
Settling scores, eating tamales, dude.
Oh no, what we'll do is we'll go to Pizza Luce. We're going to drive by, we're going to go down Hennepin. We're going to get some coffee. We're going to drive by the old skate park on Lake Street, going to Fifth Element.
Can we get a Juicy Lucy?
Yes.
We gotta get a Juicy Lucy.
We can get a couple.
Man, that's how long it's been since I've been in Minneapolis before that joke.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Right? When you stayed on fucking Scooch the Dooch's floor, dude.
Damn, time
Scooch decided he might as well smoke some cigs in the living room before we went to bed.
Man, remember when you just knew how a dude smokes inside? I don't know anybody who smokes in their house
Do
anymore.
you know anyone without a ridiculous nickname?
Well, Scooch the
There's
Dooch
just
ain't
one
it.
guy, Fred. He doesn't do much.
Scooch man, dude.
Scooch man.
People should cater to me.
We're sitting.
Skirt.
We're about to go to bed, and he just lights up a cig. Like, if you guys want to like see what's up with my NPC real quick. Like, no, man.
Oh, dude, I never want to hear anybody's beats.
I don't want to hear your beats, bro.
I want to hear people.
Oh.
I don't want to hear people. I don't want to hear you freestyle. I want to hear your beats less.
Yeah.
Scoochman, if you're listening, you're dang.
I will rap over your beats. And this weekend, go back and forth.
But for real, come to that second show. It's going to be fucking live.
Or buy tickets to both of them.
Or the first one's sold out. You can't come to the first one.
But if you already got tickets.
Oh, if you got, or come to both of them. They're going to be two different shows.
But wait, there's so many people who want to go. If you didn't get into the first one, buy a ticket to the second one.
I'll say this: we're recording Monday evening right now. The first show is already the second show is already half sold out.
It is.
So if there are any available, scoop them up. Damn. We did the most we could. This is the best week. So try and come. If not, come see our stand-up.
And also, it's at Sisyphus, which is a bar. It's got a big old tap room outside of the showroom.
Yeah.
We'll be chilling after the shows, you know.
We will be loud.
Yeah, loud. You gonna be loud?
Where's
Are you guys?
Where's loud?
Are y'all doing them on the same night?
Apple cider.
Yeah, we're doing them on the same night. We're going to the tap house.
Saturday.
I don't have a show Saturday night. It turns out. So
I don't have a show any night. I'm just.
I think you might be doing a little stand-up comedy on a show that I'm on.
Best of the Fest is on Saturday. You might be doing that.
Maybe we'll be on that.
Maybe we're doing Best of the
Anyway,
Fest.
stay tuned. Follow the Twitter. Follow the Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna have stories like a mug.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitter and Instagram, Sean is Jordan on Twitter.
I'm there.
Sean Cougar Mellon Jordan on Instagram.
Right there.
Seeing it more and more these days.
There's a lot.
It's catching on.
Not a lot of haters, a lot of perpetrators.
Oh, perpetrators,
You
yeah.
know?
Taking
A lot of people
elevators.
waiting on it.
Yeah.
Grammy nominators?
Eating now and laters?
Model prom daters.
Going on one of them flat Escalades.
Yeah.
My man! He's here!
Scream, scream, scream! Call back city over there.
Oh, we love it.
Sean, other than, so I hear Faded went great, so the
Thank
first Faded
you.
happened to you too.
Yeah,
Marcel's
Faded.
nodding, she was there.
Yeah, Marissa was there. Obviously, Ian's going to be
Making
there
gifts,
when he's
being
in
a gift.
town.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Shane
on
will
the
be
first
there
show.
doing one soon. Yeah, it went great, man. Everybody, thanks so much to everybody who came out. You guys are dope. It was so fun, and we can't wait to just rock with you guys weekly.
Yeah.
Really.
Weekly, keep going. Go on Friday. We'll be out of town, but we have Wicked replacements. It'll be fantastic. It's the Blue Rooster.
I heard Jason Concepcion brought, or was that to On Deck? Did he brought Milton?
Oh,
No,
no, that was the Faded.
That was the Faded?
That was the Faded.
And you also know him as at Network on Twitter.
Shout out, friend of the show, friend of the
Yeah,
show, friend
from
of
the
show.
Ringer. He brought his corgi.
His
Yeah.
famous
Milton,
corgi.
famous corgi.
Boy, I'll tell
Also,
you.
I don't know if you guys
Celebrity
saw ex-NBA phenom Ryan Hall has shouted out the show.
Did he?
And all I'm saying is wait for more famous athletes to shout out our show because they're coming.
Yeah.
Fuck with us, Los
Yeah.
Angeles. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Man, we're fucking with NBA players now. Myers Leonard gave me a birthday shout.
I saw that.
Yeah.
You don't look short ever?
No.
Holy crap,
Dude, I
dude.
look short next to him.
Yeah, I was
short
looking at that
next
like,
to him.
whoa.
He's a large man.
He's a large man.
He's a large man. Is
But
what
not
he is.
intimidating.
No, he's a sweet boy.
You don't
I'm
wanna
not
be-
intimidated.
you don't
That,
wanna
in
be
the photo, I'm
intimidating.
saying you don't look intimidating.
No, Myers is great, man. He's a nice dude.
Yeah, you don't want to look intimidating. That's, you know.
So come to Faded every Friday at the Blue Rooster.
Yes.
And I'm doing your credits for you. What else you got going on?
Nothing, man. Listen. Minneapolis, dude, it's my favorite city in the world.
Come out. We're going to all be in a good mood. We're going to be paid for.
Seriously.
It was already going to be so much fun that then we found out David's going to be there. And
then they unsilented the G.
The G is loud.
Silence is the G.
Yeah.
Speaking of the G being loud, David Corey in the studio. At the G Sound on Twitter. Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram.
Is that gonna change it?
Nah, I'm over it. No, it's
not changing.
It is. I am who I am. You know
No,
what
I'm
I
saying,
am?
be who you be.
Yeah.
Same OG.
Even though I might be on TV, even got my own CD, there ain't no change in me.
Same OG.
G. Basically, what I'm saying is it's always going to be this, no matter what you do.
That kind of podcast.
Yeah, I feel good about it. I just got booked today, actually. February 22nd and 23rd. Long ways off, but I'm going to be in Springfield, Missouri at the Blue Room.
Missouri.
So, come see me there if you want to. And then all dates are going to be on davidboy.com, which is up and active.
Which now exists.
Keep an eye on it.
It's real.
Now,
and, and that's some other news. That's, keep your eyes
Exciting,
towards
though.
the skies.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
Are they going to know pretty quick?
I mean, probably in the next few weeks.
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
Halloween isn't the only thing going on, right?
Now everybody.
But now that you bring it up, Halloween is running around. What are you looking around for?
I don't know what you guys are doing right now.
Halloween, you listen to every episode. How do you not know about
I have
Halloween?
stopped listening as much as I used to.
Why?
Because you're mid of blind rage?
Yes, you pricks.
Well, yeah, but we're not mean to you.
I'm Amy Miller.
That was the worst Amy Miller.
She just passed out wherever she is.
She just punched a hole in her car window.
She was gonna do that anyways, that lush.
She's just driving.
Shane!
And she hit a cyclist driving by.
Didn't you borrow her car?
Yeah, last night?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought you had it tonight, never mind.
No.
Alright, cool.
Any other dates? Any other shout-outs?
No, just come and fade on Fridays, and we'll figure it. We'll figure it out.
That person who borrowed Amy Miller's car is Shen Torres.
The king.
Oh, good to see you.
At
boys.
Shane Torres on Twitter.
Yeah.
At Shane Torres.
No, it's Syrup Mountain on
It's still Syrup Mountain on Instagram.
Yeah. Different across all platforms.
Does the MMA fighter have the Instagram?
No, I don't.
Is it different?
No.
Yeah. No, I know.
No. I think he goes by Eugene now.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Somebody beat the Shane out of him?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah. Shane Torres es muy aspestoso y muy feo.
Whoa!
Did you just call me ugly?
I called you very ugly.
Yeah.
How do you say handsome? We should have learned nice.
Guapo.
Oh, yeah, Shane Torres es muy guapo.
Guapo, papo.
Shane Torres es muy fuerte y muy guapo. Sí, sí.
Es muy grande Jew.
Y te gustas muchos Cabo Wabo.
Sí, sí. Shane Torres tienes bonito pelo, muy bonito
Un
pelo.
momento, un
Oh,
momento.
sí, sí, sí. El pelo es muy
I
bonito.
can't believe I'm not genuinely offended
Un
yet.
momento, un momento. ¿Tú eres Jewish?
Sí, sí.
Listen,
50% bar mitzvah y todos.
Shane,
Yes.
solo para ti. Mi español es solo para ti. Solo para ti.
Español
You're
es
saying
de
it wrong.
España,
No,
no es de
that's what you
México.
say it's only for you, right?
Sí, para
I don't know. I don't
So-
speak Spanish.
You are killing me.
Mi español es solamente para ti.
Solamente para ti.
Sí.
I'm getting it from all three of you right now.
Dime. You meant to say no say instead of I don't say.
Oh, sí, no sé.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se dice? We do it because we love you. Shane?
I don't know. No say.
Nosotros
Encantas.
hablamos españolos
You speak Spanish.
solo
But you forgot to put poorly in there, but I imagine somebody's going to put
Carl.
that in there.
Oh.
el amor
Shane Torres
de Shane Torres. I'm done.
Shane Torres is a big cranberry. Also, big Patton Oswalt Twitter shout out.
Yeah.
Man.
He's a good man, that Pat.
He is a
Oswalt.
good man. But you must be a good man too. You give me all sorts of love on that.
Yeah, he's been sweet to me.
He's been real sweet.
Yeah. Fun shows last night.
I think he said Shane Torres was so good last night that I'm
shit
going
my
to travel
pants.
back in time and kill myself as a younger comedian because I know I'll never be as good. It was something along those
It
lines.
was like
that.
that.
It was
right?
just a. It was pretty much that.
It was
There's
pretty much
yeah.
You were in. So you've been on the road with him. You were in San Francisco with him.
Well, did San Francisco and then last night at Largo, and then I did the special with him a while
I was
ago.
going to say a couple years ago you opened.
What did you do in San Francisco? Did you do
The Sonic Theater. Yeah, it was. I had a couple of friends come out. I have two cousins. You met them.
Yeah, I did.
You met Liam, the silver fox.
Liam's fucking dank, dude.
Yeah. But he works in tech, like down from the city, and he came up with his wife, and then my other cousin Sinead came up with her wife.
Sinead.
Yeah,
Sounded
Sinead.
like
We're
he's-
very Liam Sinead.
Seriously.
Yeah, you guys are from where you're from.
Yeah, they're very.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
Very.
it.
And then
And
when
they came up to the show, and they were like, "You are so great," and they were so sweet. And then they came back, and then like, just being loud and Irish and drinking beers in my green room, like next to us. Like,
my green room.
Yeah, I had my
feel
green
that.
room. I had my green room. You'll get there, Sean.
Dude, when I was at Conan, I was.
You get a website up, and you'll be there.
Once
in
he's
no
got
time.
my bedroom, then he can get my green room.
I do have a website, hotmail.com.
He's a bedroom.
When I was at Conan, I was playing Bobby Shmurda so loud Luke Wilson got mad.
Because he didn't think of it first.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I was gonna be here.
Were you playing the
Fred Savage
Boys
ghosted me.
song.
What
when
song
I
was that?
spoke.
Did he really?
Yeah, he kind of I wanted to say hi to him, and he avoided me.
Fred Savage didn't?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was there?
Yeah.
Owen Wilson would have been cool with Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah, Owen Wilson would have loved it.
Luke Wilson.
Luke was like, what is this? I only listen to Big Willie stuff.
More like Poop Wilson.
That's what I'm screaming at.
That's why Roadies is not still on the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Old School though, you were the.
That's too bad because the four of us could have gotten on roadies at some point.
I mean, the way we're dressed up in
That's
denim
what I'm
today.
saying, yeah.
We were denim daddies tonight.
Woo.
Oh, shout out to Trevor from Springfield for sending me that jacket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the shit out of it.
Dude, denim
I'm gonna
season.
wear a hoodie under it.
Wavy by winter and
Wavy-
denim season.
Yeah, wavy by winter. I just finished what I've been shooting too, so I can cut my hair from.
Perfect. What do you got coming up, Shane?
When is this drop? When's this coming
This
out?
Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
I'll be in Baltimore at Magoobies.
So you don't have to
What
make
do
up
you
gigs
really
because
got
you just
now?
don't have shows.
No,
I didn't even have Goobies.
Check. I also
Then I'm
build a
gonna-
website.
Where are you going to go to Tallahassee and play Wizzo's Chuckle Palace, aren't you?
Well, don't get jealous because you can't get booked at imaginary clubs either.
Oh shit!
You started it. Remember, you started it.
I don't know. I like it.
Can I
like
finish my plugs?
it. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
if they're
I'll
fucking
be at
real.
Magoobies, the real place.
Be at Magoobies.
Agree to
In
disagree.
Baltimore, Friday, Saturday night. I had a Thursday, but Langston Kerman showed up, and he's more successful than I am.
He's so handsome.
He's
dude.
fucking great.
He gets a lot of my
Oh, yeah.
yes, too.
So go
yeah.
see him too, and then come see the exact opposite the next night.
At where was that again?
Magoobies, right?
He's gonna be at
And then
Magoobers. You heard him.
the week after, the week after I'll be in New Orleans. And,
Magoobies is like the kids' pop version of that My Goodies song. Magoobies.
Not my goobies.
Magoobies.
If you're looking for them goobies, well, you're not just some goobies. Sorry.
I'll be in New Orleans the week after.
There you go.
And on the 25th, I'll be in New Orleans at Comedy Fuck Yeah. And the night before that, I'll be at Lafayette Comedy in Lafayette, Louisiana. So, films of those.
Is that one of those Thanksgiving? Oh, you're talking about October.
Then he's circling the back around and do Magoobies again.
Yeah, I'm going to do Magoobies on my way back up to New York.
On the way back through Detroit.
If you're near
on the way to
Magoobies, you
Chicago.
stop in to get a spot.
Yeah, come on, Magoobies.
Yeah, but if you're
Don't
there,
worry,
come
Shane
see the
will keep
fucking
you in the
show.
car.
I'm a
Magoobies.
decent person.
You know what Tommy calls his penis before he knows the right word?
I didn't make the goddamn club.
Some schmuck did.
Like, Sean wouldn't fly to Baltimore to play Magoobies.
We'd all play Magoobies.
Yeah, it's
Drive to
Magoobies.
Baltimore to play Magoobies.
We would all love to do Magoobies.
Magoobies, joke house.
Still
Again.
got a soft shell
Magoobies.
crab right now? Is it in season or no? Probably not.
What?
Soft shell crab? Is
I
that
mean,
what they do in Maryland? Or is
Yeah,
it blue
Magoobies,
crab?
it's all,
No,
they
they
crab
do crab,
kicks.
right?
That's what Maryland does. Well, they do crab kicks in football.
That's what we call a sad lunch.
That was the
What a move for Bradley Cooper from that to
For Cradley
Cradley
Goobler,
Bradley
dude.
Cooper's
Super
going up.
Trooper Cooper.
Super Trooper.
All the way
Cradley
from
Cooper.
Sack to fucking Cradley Rooper getting the sunburn from what I
Probably
hear.
gonna also get a few trophies.
That's what the buzz is, right? I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. I saw Night School.
Man.
How was night school?
It's Kevin Hart's funniest movie in a while, I think. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Haddish was hilarious. Fat Joe was really funny.
Fat Joe's in it?
Yeah, Robin E. Malco was really funny.
Romany Malco's
guy.
fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see him back in it.
Robbie Malco?
You haven't seen him in a little bit.
He's so funny. Yeah, he's really great in it.
He's so
He's just
funny
like
as shit.
brushing his hair the whole time. Yeah, I thought Night School was funny, though. I wasn't bad. Fat Joe is a villain, though, in my opinion.
He's a villain in real life.
Yeah, he's not
sure.
a good man.
It's Bradley Goobler. What else? Anything else, Shane?
It's something else I was going to put. Fuck. ShaneIsComedian.com. That'd be great.
ShaneIsComedian.com. And go see Shang Wang while you're out there, too.
You should go see Shane.
Yeah,
Wang.
he's
He is
funny.
hilarious.
We had
So
That
damn
dude
good.
has the best joke about Q-tips.
He really does.
Yeah.
He's
It's
amazing.
astonishing.
We were at Bonnaroo together, and every night he was like faded, and I'd be like walking back in the hotel tired, and he'd be like, "Come to Steak and Shake with me." It's like
And his voice is like-
he's like, they put chili on spaghetti, and I was like, I'm not.
He's a
His
secret.
voice is very low and like spaced out.
Yeah.
We gotta get Shaq Wang on.
Yeah. Shout out to
Shaq
Shang
Wang,
Wang,
if you're
dude.
listening, you are one of my top 5 comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's top 5 for me.
He's fucking
Anyways, yeah, where are we at?
I'm Ian Carmel, at Ian Carmel on Twitter, at Ian Carmel on Instagram, at Ian Carmel on Jewish
Bumble?
Yelp.
Do you guys have your
Ooh,
Yelp?
that feels
Yeah, you know what?
anti-Semitic.
Some of those reviews, you might know.
On Jewish Yelp, it's just, that's all the ratings. I had a guy hop out his car at me on the way over here.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Where?
Whoa.
On Beverly over by my work.
Really?
Like, knocked up? Like,
I didn't knock up, but I started laughing at him and he got back in his van.
God,
did you
that would
yell
make me
at him
so
or what
mad.
happened?
I said, "What are you doing?"
Whole bunch of stuff.
So rewind it.
Start from the beginning.
So I'm just driving here.
No,
and,
like back in order.
I was born to Ivan and Sue Carmel, St. Sue Carmel, in
Ian was a very shy child.
October 9th, 1984.
Isn't
And,
that special?
in Milwaukee, Oregon, Milwaukee, Algonquin for the good life.
Sure.
No, so I'm driving over here, and like it's trafficy because it's Los Angeles, and a van is like does that thing where like I'm right up on behind this car that's in front of me, and this van, which is on a side street, comes in and is like. It's just like right. It's like it would T-bone me if it went any further forward, right? And it's blocking 2 lanes of traffic going the other way.
Doing that thing where they block up part of the street
Right.
so they can
force
sort of
worm
themselves
their
into
way
the other
in.
end.
Yeah.
And they weren't trying to get in front of me, but like there was no room in front of me, and this guy starts honking and he's like, "Pull forward,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "I can't pull forward."
He's by
like,
himself in this van?
No, it's him and a dude.
Okay, is it like a conversion van or like a moving
It's like a work van, yeah, conversion van.
Okay.
It's like a big, and he's like, "Pull forward." I'm like, I literally can't pull forward. There's a foot in front of me. And he's like, "Fucking pull forward." I'm like, "Suck my dick." Suck my dick.
Hit him with that 1998.
Yeah, I just gave him the nice and simple, dude. Just opened up the joke book. It's on the first page.
Yo,
Suck my
sometimes
dick.
peanut butter and jelly will get you full.
Well, you don't need the bells or the whistles. Your meat and potatoes.
I didn't. No, absolutely. I'm flying to Minneapolis this week, dude. I don't need anything with meat and potatoes. Maybe a hot dish. So and then he pulls him behind me. I think this is the end of that interaction completely. And then we go forward probably a mile, maybe like 3/4 of a mile.
How many lights?
Like 2 lights, but one of them is Beverly and La Brea, which is a big light, and another one's the light right before that. And so we pull forward, and I'm sitting in traffic, minding my own business, listening to some kind of like folk music or whatever it is I listen to when I'm trying to not, scream in traffic. And I look behind me and see this dude in like sweat shorts and a t-shirt jogging up the median, and he's like maybe 6 feet tall, 230.
Did you have him?
So he's a big guy he's a big guy if he doesn't know that you're in the Prius.
Yeah. He sees a Prius and he thinks that must be a Prius dude. So he thinks he's the kind of guy who can take a guy in a Prius. He comes jogging up, and I lock my door, but I roll my window down and I look out. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, step out, man. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, are you serious? You're gonna get killed out here, because he's standing like in the middle of it's 2 lanes each way. On Beverly. What a
also, he left his whip unlocked like a fool.
Right, exactly.
That's how you get your shit took. Man.
He was the driver. He wasn't the passenger. And I was like, get back in your car. What are you doing? And he like looks at me, and I think he realizes I'm not a typical Prius driver, I guess. And
also, fuck him. He was just gonna try to fight someone on the street.
He said step out, and I was like, if my tag weren't expired, maybe I would.
Yeah, you gotta.
But honestly, I'm not.
One thing I will tell you that I've learned: you gotta have a bumper if you're gonna step out the whip.
That's a real thing.
That's true.
I'm also not a violent man. I don't want to fight anyone ever.
He doesn't have a rear bumper.
No, never. Yeah. So he like, I just start laughing at him. He like starts walking back to his car, and it's the saddest thing. And I roll down my other window and just start cackling so he can hear me. And
it would have been great if you told him to suck your dick and then just took off.
Suck my dick!
When he pulled up,
he escapes.
When he pulled up, I should have said, "Oh, you're here to suck my dick." That would have been perfect.
You should have just had it out. All right, that was a step too far. I didn't understand.
It's gonna be weird right here on Beverly, but
Beverly,
I guess.
But yeah, anyway, that
But traffic is stressful, so I could.
Yeah, but to get out, so he got out and then crossed 2 lane, like, because I was in the left lane. So he crossed the right lane and then got into the median and came over and tried to...
You should have just looked him in the eyes and been like, hey man, she's not coming back.
She's not coming back.
Today ain't your day.
She's not coming back.
You gotta start drinking stuff that isn't Rockstar juice.
Yeah.
You gotta get some water in there,
And quiet time.
Some quiet
Yeah, like just...
Dude,
We gotta get a better name for these energy drinks, by the way. Because nobody would drink Rocket Scientist.
No.
I would drink Rockstar.
If I were in a gas station, whatever, and there was a drink called Rocket Scientist, I'd buy one.
I don't think you would buy
I don't
one if
think
it
you
was
would.
called Books.
I would definitely. If there's a drink called Books,
Yeah, but when you were back in your energy drink heyday, you probably wouldn't know.
Shorty can't eat no books. You know what I
That
mean?
is true. That is shorty
About
candy.
food. About food for my food.
Could you draft energy drinks? Have there been enough of them that have made it and failed?
Whatever that
What
one
Bass, M Juice? Yeah, there was a
the
couple.
Indico brand one, balls.
I had a buddy who used to drink a lot of
Meditar from Role Models. Can we do that one?
Yeah.
I watched that the other day.
I did too.
5 hour? Maybe good.
5 hour? I mean, if you want to get real, bro, you do like milk, Gives you a certain kind of energy,
Coffee,
Coffee, bro.
The reading the Bible.
Sure, go to church, man. Wine, bro.
Wakeboarding. Having wakeboarded.
I tried to
Little
wakeboard
guy in my
once.
mouth
I
one
couldn't
time.
get up.
No, we don't have the.
It's not for fat dudes.
No.
It's really hard to
It's
get
like
up.
bowling ball behind a boat.
Yeah. If
Is
you're a
that,
big
do you
dude,
stand up or on
What?
wakeboards? I don't know which one. What's what?
wakeboard is the board with where you're strapped in like a snowboard. So you start with it in front of you and the tow rope between
Oh, okay.
your legs, and you gotta like push forward and turn up to get up. It's just hard as a fat
What's
guy.
the one where you? I thought was the one where you. I thought wakeboard was the one where you laid on your stomach.
No, that's boogie boarding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's boogie boarding in the ocean.
That's the other.
Wakeboard hated that.
Yeah, I was like, that seems like
No,
I don't even need a boogie. I don't even board to boogie board.
We should get boogie boarding this
Should
summer.
get boogie board. That's next summer for sure.
Damn. But like get the ones with the leashes We should be out there like real suits.
Wearing body gloves?
Yeah, we're
shorties?
body glove suits and then got like the thing with the leash.
Damn.
And then like if other boogie boarder children come, we like cut their line.
Yeah.
Like
It's our beach.
locals only.
It's our beach.
Yeah.
We fuck up and
Beat
wear
it,
the
yeah.
wetsuits in the car and get all hot.
Yeah.
Dehydrated.
4 men were
No,
found
I
dead
haven't
today on
even
the
the wigs yet.
405.
That's just sweat.
Just pouring sweat.
4 men found in a locked car dead in their pissed-in wakeboard suits.
Going
Young
to,
cheesy, blast it.
going to Starbucks and ask for 4 waters, no ice. For me.
Right on the
I
405.
just pour it directly in the neck of my wetsuit. Oof, had to cool down.
Woo! Cook a turkey in there.
Oh, we don't look like a tube of biscuits. It's fine.
Right after you pulled the seal too far.
Yeah, you're like,
See, that's how they get.
Was it like settled?
That's satisfying. Just twisting the
Oh, I
the
love it.
biscuit twist?
The biscuit twist. Ooh, do the
I love
biscuit
it when you
twist.
The biscuit
when it
twist
doesn't
sounds
pop
like
when
weird
you
sex
pull it,
stuff.
and you have to put the spoon on it.
The what?
When you pull the thing, but it doesn't pop when you pull
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Then it says press the spoon against this line. You gotta press the spoon till it pops.
Yeah.
Do that much
Yeah.
work.
What are we drafting?
10,000 laughs. I have nothing else to play. Watch the Late Late Show. Listen to All Fantasy Everything. Fuck with us. Yo, we're not only gathered here today to talk about biscuits in beautiful Headgum Studios in scenic downtown Los Angeles. Just a amateur catapults launch away
Just a youngster with a slingshot.
from
Yeah,
Skid
Just a
Row.
three-man
Yeah.
slingshot away.
From
Yeah.
Skid Row. Please keep charity in your heart as it gets older. Donate to soup kitchens.
It's right.
Give
It is.
to the homeless.
It's right.
We're not gathered here to just talk about biscuits. We're gathered here to draft things that are overrated. That's right. The Good Vibes gang is getting negative.
I was thinking about that. I seem like such a curmudgeon doing all this
Well,
stuff.
Shane, who is one of the sweetest boys, he's America's sweet boy. He's not Syrup Mountain. They don't call him Syrup Mountain because it's sour.
Yeah.
Wanted to draft underrated things. But then I realized this morning, as I was up at 7 a.m., just panicking about
Doing the
life,
Lord's work.
doing the Lord's work, that's probably things that are good, actually, which we've already done. Probably the same episode. Maybe we could do that in another 50 when Shane is back.
Yeah, I bet we can.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
today we are drafting overrated things. We're getting angry.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm in it.
I don't know how angry we'll get, but yeah.
We'll get angry.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna get angry.
You're gonna
I'm
get
gonna get
angry.
angry at you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get angry at me.
That makes me get less angry because I
I
feel
don't
like I
like
need to
that.
combat your negative
The
energy.
beard that Sean Jordan has, I can just narrate for a second. It is coming in hot.
It's all right, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're good. You got a good. You keep your salt at the bottom and then you pepper all around.
That's what it sounds like when people talk about how dank your beard is. I'm looking right at Shane, by the way.
That's ice cold.
That's
Man.
fine. That's fine.
That was. He didn't even.
He didn't even do anything.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
get
I
mine.
know.
I'm gonna get on the internet and look at my TV appearances.
Oh,
Laura, call me now.
We got two. We got
Just
some.
remember,
Everyone
you
here has
started
got
it.
some
You
faith.
started it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fucking finish it.
Yeah.
Shane's got that scrap metal yard barbed wire rope of a beard.
Hey, listen, Shane.
All right, some of us are rugged, and some of us look like a manicured T-Mobile manager.
Yeah.
You fucking
Yeah,
yucks.
you put some buttons on this
Sure.
shirt?
Yeah.
Maybe
You
one of your
look
shirts.
like a T-Mobile manager who's definitely religious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
You know what
Win
this-
Dave for sure.
Like you had a planned kid at 18, like that kind.
Yeah. Now you can delete the Newsboys off this new Jitterbug if you want to, but you
If you
don't have
want
to.
to.
You know, I just put them on there. I went ahead and took it out of the box for you. It's hard to put music on a Jitterbug. I put the Newsboys on there. You
got
know, if you want to
Is
take
that
them
a Christian rock band?
on, definitely a Christian rock.
Noise Boys.
Oh
Noise
yeah,
Boys-
I'm more
the
of a
Noise
decent
Boys are
top
different.
guy, but that's because I'm cooler than you. It's not a big deal.
All
Well,
right,
fucking
that's
talk to
it.
your Jitterbug then. You should come see me. I'll get you a discount,
Hey,
bro.
put Toby Mac on mine first, and then we'll talk about
then
Is
we
it.
do-
Casting Crowns one of them?
Yeah.
Because I was in a different part
Peace.
of the country this weekend.
Peace
And I saw
out.
somebody wearing a Casting Crowns shirt.
Oh
And
yeah. You
and
know
I
my
was like,
Casting Crowns jam is Altar to the Door.
Really?
Oh yeah. For this.